What a what bottle about?
Hey, fuck your life. Bing bong.
No, that. Never mind. This isn't the place for it. For weird Indian porn comics.
What?
Yeah.
Indian porn comics? What? Sir?
Donging.
Sir?
Don't worry about it. Hata what bahata but
Hey, just a reminder that you guys. Oh wait, stream is already up. Nice, love that. Yeah, I see that. I am seeing it. I am witnessing it with my own 2 eyes.
I guess it exists. What? Awake? Don't worry about it.
I mean, I don't.
No. No, I don't.
Hasn't it been like 3 weeks or something?
No. It's been a month. It's July.
It's been 7,000 years.
It feels like it's been a month. Yes.
Honestly.
Mega Man Zero.
Oh yeah, my mic wasn't working.
What?
What?
Wait, so have we been talking and then like Lulu has not been?
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
Man, we sound like a bunch of crazy people then. Holy fuck.
The one time I had everything together, I didn't have my audio together. Well, shit. Isn't that just how it is? Alright, so you've just been playing the shit out of Mega Man, and...
I'm done!
You're
I'm done!
You're
I'm
finally done!
No punishment for me!
I didn't realize that playing the Mega Man series was a punishment.
No punishment because I finished all that I needed to. Honestly, it's just the later X games are kind of bad.
Yeah?
And then I don't like the Zero series.
No?
No.
So...
It has so many conflicting parts where they have the cyber elf system, but you're not supposed to be using the cyber elf system because if you use the cyber elf system, then you get a bad score.
What?
Yeah,
why is it called Cyber Elf?
because they're cyber elves.
Cyber elves, okay.
Yeah.
So they introduced elves into Mega Man.
That's dumb.
They're weird little pixie things.
I don't understand though. What's the significance of the elves?
So hey, you know how in like Mega Man X you have the little heart containers that will increase like your health? There's a cyber elf that just replaces that. There's cyber elves that replace like sub tanks.
So like,
But and then you also have to feed those elves to actually use them. And if you use them though, like your rank goes down because then the game's like, you used an elf, therefore you don't get the full score. So do you want your A rank to potentially get an ability? Fuck you. Go not use the elves. I don't like it.
I'm rather confused. What the hell? So they swapped out health for elves, and now
It's they swapped out power ups for elves that almost work the exact same way as the power ups do in like some of the later Mega Man games, as well as uh the X games, as their own cheeky way of doing something different. And unlike the previous games where like, okay, if you play as Zero in the X games, he learns moves that have weaknesses. This one is like, nah. Like the first two games, you level up his like saber and buster so they can be actually useful. But if you want weapon weaknesses, there's like 3 chips, except for the fourth game, which doesn't have the 3 chips. Instead, you actually, if you want weaknesses, you have to earn that A rank.
Hmm. So here's the big question. Here's the big question. Did you finish Mega Man 64?
I didn't play Legends.
You didn't play Legends.
That's what
What the
Mega Man
hell is-
64 is.
Yeah, I know I know Legends, but why not?
I just didn't get to it. The goal was from 1 to 04, which is a timeline that goes chronologically.
Okay, but will you play Legends?
Eventually.
Hey, that's good
Maybe.
enough. All right.
I mean, I still want to do ZX and ZX Advent because those come before Legends.
Okay, fair enough. So Dirk and John had this conversation.
Yeah,
That's
exposition,
Jake,
exposition,
you goblin.
exposition.
Yeah. And Jack, start Jailbreak Adventure. So instead of spending some time with Jake and Aranea, no, we're swapping to Jack.
Hell yeah.
You wake up in a deserted jail cell, completely alone. There is nothing at all in your jail cell, useful or otherwise.
Jack, attempt to pry open window.
There are no objects around to which to pry open window. Look at that. This frame is precisely identical to the previous frame. You advance nothing whatsoever in this dumb idea. Do you realize that this adventure is nearing 5,000 panels? And that now we have to watch you flounder around in a jail cell for God knows how long? Exactly how many panels do you want this to go on for? Over 9,000? Nobody wants that. Nobody even wants to hear the phrase over 9,000. You need to begin making better decisions if you want to escape.
Okay, Jack, get the key then.
What did you not understand about this statement? There's nothing at all in your cell, useful or otherwise. There's no key. It is an extremely crude drawing of a key on the floor, really. The drawing is so bad it's ridiculous to think that some prankster thought it would fool you, which it did. Whoever drew this key clearly was employing the most primitive drawing tools imaginable.
Available.
You're obviously being fucked with in this stupid jail cell. You expect that you will continue to be fucked with, and it makes you wish you could stab something.
Jack, get pumpkin.
What fucking pumpkin? There's no pumpkin. Once again, there's nothing at all in your cell useful. Oh, god damn it. Okay, a pumpkin appears. You guess it must be feeding time for the prisoners. These Prospecian jail cells are luxury suites compared to the penal system down in Durst. Should be the softest time you ever did.
Jack, consume the pumpkin. Whole. Swallow it.
What a horrible idea. You don't eat fresh produce. That is revolting to you. What do you think these sharp teeth is for? Well, what's that thing, at least? You'll have to make a note to file a protest against you with your lawyer. A plain of cruel and unusual treatment. Their coddling criminal justice system will undoubtedly see to it you're given some proper meat to consume. Perhaps a prime cut of filet mignon, as if you are a guest of honor. What a bunch of powdered puffs. With all the namby-pamby morals and compassion. This kingdom makes you sick.
Jack, look out window.
You step up to the little Kirby thing to get a little better look outside. Can't make a plan without getting your bearings. A lone sentry is on duty below. He shot a few obscenities his way. You wondered aloud what a guy has to do to get a decent meal around here. Hey, you're talking to that guy! It's no use, though. He ignores you. Just look at that stoic face. The unshakable discipline. The stalwart sense of duty and pride. This is what it means to be a member of the Presbyterian Royal Guard. What a load of shit, you grumbled to yourself, but loud enough for him to hear.
Jack, inspect the pumpkin.
That guy won't be of any use. You doubt you could even manage to lure him into your pissing radius, magnificent though it is. You give the pitiful gourd a little kick. Terrible thought occurs to you. What if you have no choice but to eat this awful thing? You can't let it come to that. You have to get out of here. But wait, hold on. What's that?
Jack, take a closer look. Could be something important.
Globs! Globs Deuce! My boy! Eureka! Droll, you beautiful bastard.
You mean courtyard droll?
Looks like you snuck something inside the pumpkin to help you escape. Probably a bomb. You're gonna have to remember to give him a promotion when you get out of here. Or at least reduce his daily newspaper floggings. You need to think of a way to get the bomb out of here, though. Can't just smash it with your foot or it might explode and take your leg off. Too bad they confiscated your knives so you could slice this thing open neatly. Maybe you can carve a funny face to it. You bet you're the first guy who ever thought of doing that.
Jack, search for carving apparatus.
Hang on. You remember seeing some pointy thing just outside the window. Luckily, both kingdoms are totally covered in pointy things. Can't swing a dead cat without impaling it on one.
Jack, take pointy thing.
You snap off a golden pointy thing. Should be sharp enough to do the trick.
Jack, carve pumpkin.
I'm upset. It's not snop.
Snop. It slices through the meat of the vegetable like a sharp spire through a thick squash. This is working so well. Who the hell needs a trusty knife when you're this resourceful? Screw knives. You take it back. You can't take it. You can't stay mad at knives.
Jack, open it.
You could taste your liberation already. You can't wait to hear the sweet ticking of the bomb that's definitely in there. This will be the sound of freedom, you decide. You pull off the lid to reveal a whole bunch of knives.
Yo.
God damn it, Droll.
You're welcome.
So dumb. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Although, now that you think about it, he might be by default since he sent you all the sharpest tools in the shed. Oh well. You can probably get some use out of these. You've never been disappointed to receive a pumpkin full of knives, and you're not about to make an exception.
Hey, Jack, empty the pumpkin on the floor.
You take quick inventory of the smuggled contraband. Hold on. Looks like he managed to snuck. It looks like he snuck something else in this pumpkin under all these knives. Something compromising.
Jack, examine compromising material that may or may not be porn.
Carrier fancy. Join Club Yorkie today. The Droll knows what it's like spending long, cold nights alone in the clink. A man needs a little reading material to keep himself company, if you know what he means. If your skin wasn't made of polished jack carapace,
Get a drink.
I have the drink! If your skin wasn't made of polished jet black carapace, your cheeks would be turning bright red. No one could ever know about this. You must destroy the evidence, or disguise it somehow.
Jack, I know you don't look like a white woman, but forge that blade out of illicit literature.
Oh my god. None one will be ever the wiser. It is the perfect crime. When you bust out of prison, you should be locked right back up again, because of how perfect this crime is.
Jack, throw a knife down there to get that guy's attention.
Ah, that should get the guy's attention. Unfortunately, it only keeps his attention until he dies, which is almost instantly. You need to come up with a better plan. While you would argue that random stabbings are their own reward, they aren't getting you any closer to an escape.
Jack, examine exit.
That door is probably locked tight.
Probably.
That door is locked tight, you mean. You're going to need a key to open it. Preferably one that isn't horribly drawn on the floor to taunt you.
Jack, knock on door.
Maybe if you knock hard enough, just in the right way, at just the right time. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. No. Not yet. Wait for it. Wait.
Jack, now.
Your clumsy fist accidentally flies through the bars, knocking out a passerby. Keys from his keyring jangle on the floor. It's quite possibly. Excuse me. It's quite possible one of those keys will unlock your door. But they're all well out of reach now. What's next, genius?
Jack, use knife to snag one of the keys on the floor.
I feel like your tongue just isn't lubricated enough. Would you like a drink?
Lulu out here wanting people to lube up.
Did you do your tongue exercises? Did you stretch? Gotta do your curls.
Lulu, please! You see if a knife can adequately lengthen your reach, but it's no use. They're still just outside of your modest slashing radius. Oh shit, we got another person. No dice. Need a different approach. Wait a minute. Another guard notices your unauthorized tomfoolery and radios for backup.
Jack, beckon other guard over.
He looks none too pleased by your misbehavior. This will surely result in reduced rations. You expect to find a slightly smaller pumpkin. You can expect to find a slightly smaller pumpkin in your cell come sky rise, mister. You keep beckoning him, just a little closer. A little closer.
Jack, convince second guard to pick up keys for you.
You use a little persuasion to see if you can get him to... Jack, no! That's not how you're supposed to convince someone to do something. You're supposed to save the stabbing until after you intimidate him into doing what you want. How exactly is a dead guy supposed to pick up some keys for you now? Real smooth, Jack. What's the plan now? To bury the keys under a growing pile of torsos? This is turning out to be the second shittiest jailbreak attempt anyone has ever seen.
Jack, look around room.
The only remaining thing in the room worth noting is the other corner of your cell. Just a transporter pad prisoners are supposed to use as a waste receptacle. These were decommissioned in Durst prisons a long time ago. Too many prisoners' suicides and severed heads showing up in the waste bins. None of those other decapitations were authorized with the right paperwork, so privileges had to be suspended. You hear the door open and slam shut. Someone else is in your cell.
Jack, welcome the guest in with proper,
Oh, he's large. Looks like the sentry phone downstairs for a little muscle. It's one of the regulator thugs that used to keep the gen pop in line. This guy's an itchy baton wrist, and that look in his eye, you know all too well. He's not leaving this room till one of you is good and bloody.
Jack, be the other guy.
1 second. Okay.
You attempt to be the other guy down here, but you can't be the guy down there because he's dead. But it does serve as a convenient cutaway for the vicious beating that is currently taking place in your cell. You don't need to be watching that kind of prison brutality. We can take our sweet, sweet time looking at this dead body while terrible noises can be heard from your jail cell window. Alright, that should be long enough. We can stop being this guy now.
Jack, stop being that guy.
You stopped being that guy in time, just in time for us to see that you have finished quickly and cleanly subduing the... Jack. Jack, the man is dead. Stop that. Jack. Jack. Jack.
Jack, apologize to the guard's body.
You start to feel sorry for stabbing that guy with 7 knives in the back and bashing his face into the door 89 times. Well, maybe not all 89 times. For the first 88, you felt pretty good. But by the 89th face bashing, you were definitely starting to feel pretty sorry. And by sorry, you guess you mean bored. Anyway, you mutter something under your breath that could very easily sound like an apology to someone who wasn't listening very well.
Jack, give the guy a proper funeral.
But whatever the state of your contrition might be, there could be no question about it. A man dedicated to royal service deserves a proper and dignified funeral. However, since there is no casket in your cell that is nearly big enough for this lug's hefty torso, you'll have to improvise.
Jack, seek alternative casket.
You start with the guard's head with your most trusted of trusty knives and begin sizing it up in that hollowed pumpkin. It will definitely be snug, but you think you can make it fit.
Jack, make it fit.
You don't care what anyone says. You say this pumpkin was made for this fucker's melon. Fits like a damn glove.
Jack, close it up.
Perfect. Textbook burial for a man of honor and distinction. The sacrifices made by our public services don't get anywhere near the respect they deserve, you think.
Jack, bring casket over to receptacle.
His funeral will not be complete without a proper send-off. But a stinking garbage dump is no place for the head of a brave soldier to rest. No, you must first make some modifications to the device. Doing hard time behind bars will motivate a man to learn a trick or two when it comes to systems like these.
Jack, pry open panel with knife. Knife.
You open up, Knife.
Knife.
Knife. You open it up and switch... Knife! You open up and switch a few wires around. There. And now instead of a nasty old pile of rotting pumpkin matter, the destination should be the throne room of the Prospician Palace. Surely the queen will want to be alerted to the noble sacrifice of this brave warrior so that arrangements can be made to honor the hero.
Jack, send him off.
Bonk. Look inside. You hear the door open again, followed by the sound of surly footsteps. Could it be that another glutton for a good face bashing has decided to visit your cell?
Jack, greet the visitor.
Ah, you see. It appears that there are quite a few said gluttons this time. Settle down, gentlemen. There are more than enough face bashings to go around.
Jack, quick, be the other guy again.
You be the other guy again while they beat you senseless.
Other guy, be Jack. Jake.
Suddenly you aren't the other guy anymore. You couldn't quite be the other guy anyway since he's dead. Even though deadness hasn't really been stopping us from being guys before.
Syntax
Nevertheless...
check.
What?
Even though deadness hasn't really stopped us from being guys before.
What the fuck did I say?
You added like a word or two.
Fuck you.
You rearranged one word or two. It was different.
Do you want to read?
Do you want me to read?
I don't care. Nevertheless, the dead guy starts being Jake, who is not a dead guy. Well, his dream self is dead. But his non-dead, non-dream self isn't. And that's the guy we're being. The guy who is asleep. That non-dead sleeping guy who is presently talking to a non-dead, non-sleeping dead ancient spider ghost, who long ago earned the achievement badge, Gift of Gab. And boy, does she know how to use it.
Jake, attempt to get a gab in edgeways.
Well, Jake, don't you have anything to say? I think I've spent enough time introducing myself. You have hardly said a word. It would be nice to know whether my long story has confounded you in any particular way, or if you're just being shy.
Ah,
Yes? Jake, I understand this is very much to learn all at once, but do you really want me to keep speaking until I am blue in the face?
gulp.
You appear to be perspiring heavily. There's no reason to be so nervous, especially considering you are only dreaming.
Shit. Sorry. I don't know where I put the dream towels.
It's okay. Well, at the risk of talking about myself a little bit more, at the risk of talking about myself a little bit more, I feel it would be dishonest not to confess.
What?
I'm a fairly gifted psychic.
Whoa, really?
Yes.
Like, can you see the future? Are they ghost powers or are they troll powers? Oh wait, shucks, that's a dumb-sounding question.
No, that was a fine question. They're troll powers. Sometimes those of my blood type will have them naturally, and no, they are not prognosticative abilities. They let me access another's mind in a way that can be terribly invasive if abused.
Egat! Evasive? Invasive, you mean? Invasive.
Yes, including the ability to control minds when exploited fully.
Uh-oh.
But don't worry, they don't seem to work the same way on your species. They're considerably weaker. The most I can do is get an empathic impression of your emotional state. So, if I can speculate that you are shy or nervous, it's because I can sense that you are.
Aw, man, you're kidding! So much for trying to be cool, I guess. Although I probably blew that when you saw me yelling at nobody about boners and stuff.
I wouldn't say you blew it, but that was certainly odd. Who were you talking to, if you don't mind my asking?
There was like the brain ghost of memory splinter of my the brain ghost memory splinter of my best friend Dirk, who is stuck in my head and you can't see. And he was kind of hassling me and trying to get me to talk to him about how his real self has a thing for me. But I kind of think it would be weird to talk to his brain imposter about that. At least for now. And then you showed up and you caught me at an awkward moment where he was threatening to make some bodily functions happen in front of you as a joke, which would have been embarrassing as all blasted heck. But now it turns out you can read my mind too, so I'm surrounded by brain invaders. You seem cool, Arania, but when am I going to wake up?
I'm not a brain invader, though. I said I can only sense your emotions. I think it's polite to let people know before long. Otherwise, I begin to feel a bit underhanded.
Okay, I guess that's not too bad. I think I can keep my feelings buttoned up. That is what strong and adventurous gentlemen do, I think. They keep a stiff upper lip, even on the inside. That way they are never embarrassed and feel slightly more brave about stuff.
But you don't have to. That was not the point of my telling you. I'm used to sensing many things from people. There aren't any feelings you could have that would be surprising to me or compromising to you. I really just want you to relax for the brief time we have in this bubble and talk to me.
Gotcha. But what should I even talk about?
Well, I have spent almost no time examining this iteration of your universe. The gods have given me very little access to it through the memories of others until now. I believe they are finally beginning to bridge the divides between long estranged compartments of reality, allowing previously unintroduced parties to mingle. Those from different universes, both their initial iterations and their scratched reboots. Those from different spheres, ones of creative potential and of mortality. Though, through us all, they attempt to bring closure to unsanctioned loops and restore stability to the cosmos. So I am curious about you and your friends. What is life like? Or what is your life like? Wait a minute. Did somebody just...
Ridiculous.
Yeah, hello.
Ridiculous.
I am so sorry. Hello. Hi. I am here. I'm sorry. I'm late.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Hello, people. I know I've been out for a couple weeks and I am totally a little out of the loop, but I've read this before, so I know who the characters are.
Well,
Okay.
Arnea is just getting to know Jake.
My life. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I interrupted by joining very late. I'm sorry.
I don't worry.
My
about it.
life? I wish I could say it was more interesting, but it's been actually a mite lackluster. There are monsters, but I try to stay away from them to tell you the truth. It's mostly just me sitting around watching movies and stuff. Sometimes polishing firearms. Guns are sweet. So are movies. This is a terrible story.
I understand. The same is mostly true for myself. I can sense that you are either very impressed or in some way intimidated by me, but when it comes down to the basics, a description of my life would be boring as well. Why don't you show me around?
Show you around my room? Oh, yes, okay. Well, there are some guns. Like I said, guns are great. There's a whole mess of movie posters on the wall. You probably never heard of any of them being a dead alien and such.
Nope.
And I don't know. There's a desk which I use to work on silly projects. Excuse me. And that's my bed, I guess. And what else?
Can I be Dirk?
Yeah, you can.
Sure you can.
This is just regular Dirk, right?
No, this is
This is
Brain
Brain
Ghost
Dirk.
Dirk.
So just be regular Dirk.
But yeah,
Okay.
just be regular Dirk. Yeah.
Dude, just for your information, you've been kind of staring at her.
What? Shh,
What was that?
nothing.
I'm not trying to fuck you up here, I promise, but you gotta watch what you're thinking, remember?
Go away.
Oh man. No. See that thought you just had? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're a fucking empath, bro. She's a fucking empath, bro. She can pick up on shit like that.
Shh. Not listening to you.
Jake?
Nothing. It's cool.
You've got to be kidding. Did you seriously just think of something that dirty? You must be doing this on purpose to spite me now. I mean, just wow, dude. That was X-rated as fuck.
No, stop. No, stop. See, you're talking about it now, and I can't stop, and I can't help it. You're sucking me into having dirty thoughts. Get fucking lost, you interloping brain douche.
Don't worry, I'm gone. It's like a goddamn peep show in here, and I'm feeling like a sleazy piece of shit watching this from the dark corner of your mind. You have a graphic imagination, English. I'm kind of impressed.
Shut up! They're just thoughts, and I'm not even trying to have them. They don't mean anything.
Should I leave and come back during another dream?
No!
Okay then. What's this? An illustrated story of some sort?
Oh, hey, whoa! That's like a... Excuse me. Let's not worry about it. It's nothing, really. Here, give me that, all right?
Why are you getting flustered about this literature? Is it pornographic? It does not strike me as indecent at a glance, though maybe our cultures have different standards?
What? No, it's not like that at all. It's just... I don't know. It's just a nerdy comic I read. It's no big deal. There's got to be other stuff to talk about. Let's see.
Also, not a big deal, but I think that's read and not read. I hate that they're spelt the same way, but we can't really help that now, can we? Because he does still actively read it.
I read that wrong. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Jake.
Huh?
You know, it's not the first time I've sensed that someone felt a flushed attraction for me.
Flushed? What's it? Oh my flipping gosh.
You really don't have to be embarrassed. It's perfectly okay.
Ah! Oh God, you sense my stupid sexy thoughts, I knew it! Damn you! God damn you, bogus brain strider! Someone needs to just kill me, or at least make me wake up. This is so humiliating, I don't even... Can you please just slap me really hard, if not in retribution for my ungentlemanly train of thought, then at least to get me to wake up and save me from my own ceaseless buffoonery.
Actually, I do believe it would be within the scope of my abilities to get you to wake up. But do you really want me to do that?
Maybe.
If it is true that you think I am attractive, then why wouldn't you want to spend a little more time here with me? What's the harm? Are you really in such a hurry to leave and feel sorry for yourself for no explicable reason?
Well... no.
I already told you, Jake. I'm used to sensing many different types of feelings. It's given me a different perspective on emotions than most have. For most, the feelings of others are often a mystery, so they are prone to speculation and paranoia about the motivations of people they meet. The emotions of others can seem like such well-guarded mysteries. People begin to believe that's how their own emotions should be treated as well. So when someone can read their thoughts easily, it feels like a violation. But to one accustomed to reading those thoughts, there isn't the same perception of violation or secrecy. It's more like examining other self-evident facts about a person, like taking note of their appearance. It's still hard for non-psychics to understand this, though. Even if you explain it to them, it can lead to some awkward relationships, unfortunately.
I imagine it would. So... you've sensed it when other fellas have had the hots for you, eh?
Fellows, yes. And ladies, it's happened.
Yowza! You must have been pretty popular, I guess.
Oh no, not really. The fact that I've been the fleeting object of attraction to a handful really paints the wrong societal picture, I'm afraid.
That is hard to believe.
It's my experience that people very often underestimate their own likability. I sense that feeling all the time. Probably because they're in the dark about others' thoughts. They're usually in doubt, so they frequently err on the side of pessimism. In many cases, they would be surprised if they knew how many around them were open to friendship, or possibly something more. I would venture that if you had such a sense, you even might be surprised yourself.
That's a laugh. I am quite sure my only suitor is my best bro, and even then he is such a jumbled stupid puzzle of unfathomable ironies, I'm not even sure about that half the time. I wish I had your powers. That would be top-notch. I'd be parked on the corner of Relationship Lane and on Easy Street. I could kick back in my eligible bachelor's limousine and never fuck up or ever say anything awkward like I have been doing nonstop so far in this dream.
I think it's funny because Dirk just got finished telling him, dude, Jane was into you. Oh, my only suitors is Jake. Dirk. Jake. Fucking Jane, alright? Let's not get carried away. That certainly does not describe my experience. You would think being able to sense the occasional attraction from others would be advantageous, and inspire confidence in yourself. And it is nice when that happens, sure. But then, you feel the negative emotions directed at you as well. And even if they are less common than the positive ones, you have a way of dwelling on them and magnifying them far beyond their real significance. It's funny how an ability that should give you all the advantages in the world over others can lead you to feel worse about yourself than if you never had them. You put all your energy into thinking about people with the bad feelings about you instead of the good, and you try your best to fix things. But usually, it just gets worse. People think you're overbearing and needy, and they don't understand what it is you want from them. I can see why it can drive some with my abilities to abuse the powers. Fortunately, I was able to resist the temptation.
So there are people on your planet who do that?
On the world I was from, it was rare. Only a few criminals and outcasts would. But in the second iteration I mentioned, it was commonplace. Like I said, things were very different. In my world, though, the higher castes have a lot of responsibilities. It wouldn't be right to abuse my powers.
So you were in a higher caste because of the hemospectrum thing you mentioned?
Ah, so you were listening to my lengthy preamble.
I heard all of it. I was just, well, go on.
Yes, blue bloods like myself were higher than most. The job of each blood caste was to serve the needs of all those below it. We were to use our progressively greater longevity and wisdom to help the lower castes learn and grow, to listen to them and try to provide whatever they were missing, like a hierarchy of caretakers with increasing social responsibility. When the order functioned in harmony, our civilization would flourish.
That's sure. That is sure a neat-sounding science fiction utopia. Oh wait, duh. I mean science reality. But then it all went to shit because of that meddlesome demon.
Yes.
The demon you say I'm supposed to defeat.
Yes.
Hang on. Would that be the same demon I'm named after?
Who told you that?
I guess technically my own brain did.
That's interesting. Wasn't planning on mentioning that, or at least not just yet.
Why?
There's no reason to prematurely overcomplicate an already complicated tale. All facts will fall into place in due time.
Yeah. But it's true, right?
More or less.
Can you tell me anything more about this demon? All I know is that he might be a skull monster. Wait. He is a skull monster, right?
He most certainly is a skull monster. A very big and angry skull monster.
Yes. Okay, but I feel like I should know more about him if I'm supposed to kill him.
I didn't say you were supposed to kill him. He cannot be killed. Long ago, he discovered the secret to indestructibility.
Oh.
Defeating a foe doesn't always involve killing. He has had many incarnations in many universes. If you continue on your journey for long enough, you may encounter one of them. And if you've become strong enough by then, you may be able to defeat him in combat. And if that comes to pass, it would be the first defeat he has ever known. You would be providing the first glimmer of hope to others that someday he could be destroyed.
So, you are saying I could do all this? Or that I will?
For now, I'm saying that we should get going soon. If you would like to meet the others before you wake up.
Who?
Is there anything else you wanted to show me before we go? I didn't mean to get us sidetracked like that.
Nah. Just some more boring junk. There are these fanciful branches, but I don't know where they came from. I suspect dream sorcery.
They're from someone else's memory.
Are they from a wizard's memory?
No.
Oh. Well, I guess I could show you around outside. There's a jungle out there full of tremendous beasts.
Not anymore.
Son of a bitch! More fancy branches.
This way.
What is this? The realm of limitless wonder?
Realm of...
What is this realm of limitless wonder?
There you go.
Realm of limitless wonder? God damn it, Jake.
Shh!
It was my planet.
It's great! Everything is so amazing. Who would have thought you could have such crackerjack adventures in your dream? Who would have thunk you could have such crackerjack adventures in your dreams that are basically real instead of imaginary?
Yup.
Or for that matter, that you could meet such neat people along the way.
Your thoughts are wandering again, man. Well, yeah, that's gross, mushy thought. That gross, mushy thought right there. Are you even paying attention?
No.
We've already been through this, you hopeless rube. You might as well be saying it out loud to her. So why don't you?
Maybe I will, wise guy.
I mean, she is pretty hot.
Yeah, I know. Now
Jake, it wouldn't work between us.
Huh?
I'm dead.
Yes. Right.
Perhaps if you died too. Although, maybe not after too long. I don't know how I would feel about that if you were a lot older than me.
Man, what the fuck?
Although, technically, I am already so much older than you. It would just be kind of strange if you were physically my senior by any significant margin, you know?
This is a weird fucking train of thought. Can you tell her that?
No.
I'm going to make you have a seizure and get I'm gonna make you have a seizure and get you to mom the message to her with your spastic gyrations. Pelvic thrusts will be my exclamation points.
Screw you. You heard her. I totally have a shot.
What?
Go on.
But I wouldn't want that to happen.
What happened?
For you to die soon. I want you to succeed at your quest and live a long and happy life.
Man, I'm just gonna come out and say it. This broad is a total snore.
Yeah, right, bro. Did you hear that? At least if I kick the bucket early, there'll be, shall I say, a silver lining. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It will take the form of some spooky smooches from a smoking, ghostly troll babe, so shut your jealous trap.
Huh?
Wait. Oh, dear. How loud was I just talking just then?
You were pretty much yelling.
Ah! Ugh.
Sorry.
If I were real, I would be giving you a standing ovation right now. 5 out of 5 hats.
God. Okay, just pretend to forget that, maybe.
Not a chance.
Not you, her!
Her? Who? Me?
Why don't you just tell me where we're going?
I've gathered a small group of travelers for a meeting. They're briefly passing through this bubble. I was hoping we could introduce ourselves to one another and help orient an old friend of mine into the afterlife.
Okay. Who's your friend? Another troll?
She was supposed to be the empress of all trolls, actually.
Wow. So she died before she could be empress, I guess.
Not exactly, since she probably never would have been regardless. She didn't want the job.
Why not?
Remember how I said each class had a duty to take care of the younger and more populous classes over the lower on the order? Well, hers was the highest of all. She was the only one on the planet with such royal blood aside from the sitting empress. As the heiress, she was meant for a position of incredible responsibility. Once she claimed the throne, she would have to serve for many thousands of years until the next successor was ready.
That's a hell of a long time. I guess she just wasn't into that.
She had some problems with authority. She despised the whole social order, really. I foolishly tried to convince her to honor her obligation, but she wouldn't listen. She viewed the Empress as a glorified slave, so she abdicated and fled to the moon to hide. I was the only one who knew of her plans. The rest of the world searched, but never found her. At the time, I was furious with her, but I didn't turn her in. Which, in retrospect, was a key decision that led us here.
You mean it led to you being dead?
Yes, eventually. While she was there, she discovered an ancient device. Inside the device was a game. She became obsessed with playing it, but needed our friends to agree to play it first. She was not well liked by the others, though. Old grudges and rivalries made it hard to convince them. But she is very devious and knows how to trick people into doing what she wants. She even got me to agree by promising she'd return to her place as the Harris if we ever finished playing. Needless to say, we had no idea what we were getting ourselves into.
She sounds like a handful.
Yes. She's not all that bad, though. Well, when you really get to know her, and she's unarmed. Which is pretty much never, now that I think about it. Okay, she probably is all that bad. The point is, you have to know how to handle her. Regal types can be very touchy, even the ones who seem to revel in anarchy. But if you know all the right things to say and do, she will happily hand over the keys to the kingdom, so to speak. After all, royalty is royalty. Just let me do the talking for a while, okay?
Did you hear that, Jake? Arania wants to do the talking. I think your dead girlfriend might be starting to come out of her shell.
Okay, that one was kind of funny.
Archagent, report. I guess I could start doing these.
Well,
Archagent
I
cannot.
was Mick could do these since Mick got here, and
Okay.
They make you all do it?
Yeah, sure. What voice should I go for reading these?
To be honest,
Arch-agenty would work best. So kind of Bostonian.
but also you could just narrate like flat.
Yeah, but that would be boring as fuck.
I mean, is it boring when I narrate pretty much flat?
Wow, it got really quiet all of a sudden.
When I don't put a character to it, I just narrate like it's narration.
Sometimes
when it's
narrating flat
hussy.
can be funny. It
Even
depends
I
upon the
put more fucking.
You know what?
personality into hussy.
I'm just gonna, read.
Yeah.
Lamau.
The Archagent could not submit the paperwork for his daily report because the Archagent is in jail. He was a bit sloppy and got himself pinched by the white shells. That leaves all of his duties to the penultimate agent, otherwise known as the Draconian Dignitary. We should bear in mind that the penulta agent isn't an officially recognized title, though. It's just a word he thinks sounds kind of cool.
DD, report.
Damn, it's true. Let's go.
The report is that you've got all these reports to fill out, which the Archagent has been letting pile up, while you have ultimately no intention of completing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely
Yeah.
no intention of completing. Paperwork's even less your bag than it is his. As it was mentioned, the boss was still stuck in the big house. You've got the droll working on busting him out, but you've said no particular hurry on that. You like to keep a casual administrative style. The boss is always in a hurry, all wound up like a knife-wielding top. Personally, you don't see the harm in playing it cool. Mounting paperwork aside, there's still the matter of this little insurrection to deal with. The boy is still out there, piking heads, agitating suspects, getting everyone hot and bothered. The press is going berserk with it, and you can have only so many reporters killed on any kind of news cycle. Can't forget about the girl either. She's still out there going rogue. Wait, you mean AWOL? That stinking pun gets you every time. Puns are even less dignified than paperwork.
Scroll. DD, locate prints.
You can't. By now, the kid is up to his goddamn neck in convoluted Gothic architecture. He's burrowed fuck deep in the flying buttresses and the purple pointy things. He even stopped by the boss's cubicle of vigilance and sliced up his fenestrated walls to make searching for him harder. Cunning bastard. There used to be a fourth one, but you don't know what happened to it. There was a rumor circulating that some old woman made off with it some time ago before the new queen took over. Whatever happened, it's nothing to worry about now. You want to smoke this kid out of hiding. If you want to smoke this kid out of hiding, you'll need some help.
DD, seek some help. Get some help.
Get help.
Okay, so since I like the dignitary, I'm gonna put my particular voice for him.
Please, I beg of you.
You already did. You walked to retrieve it, again in no particular hurry. Earlier, you quite calmly and diplomatically explained everything to the old lady, letting her know you could use a little extra firepower to get the situation under control. You were pretty smooth about it, offering to light her cigarette during a calculated pause. And she doesn't even smoke. You're just that good. While you were making your smooth pitch, you did a masterful job of giving her the impression that you didn't care much one way or the other. But to be fair, you really don't care one way or the other.
DD, retrieve extra firepower.
In response, the dame gave you clear clearance to employ the service of the Drone Gorg, a flagship battle mech of the Imperial fleet she keeps stationed on some other damn planet. You're not sure where it is or what it's called. Hell, if it's any of your business.
DD, mount Drone Gorg and ride into battle.
Drone Gorg.
Fuck yeah.
Hmm.
No. You feel completely ridiculous piloting that thing. It's a bad look for you. No style at all.
Anastasia Locale. Hello, welcome.
Only another fool would get a kick out of prancing around in that asinine get-up. It was a classy gesture by the queen, but you told her you'd have to pass.
Drone Gorg.
Wait, I must have read that weird locale. I meant local.
Excuse me. But it doesn't do no good to spurn generosity from a beautiful and deadly woman. You thanked her for the kind offer and tactically brought up an alternative. See, you tell the boss this was his problem. He is too blunt about his ambitions. Don't get you wrong. It's all well and good for a man to keep his eyes on the prize. But he doesn't always need to step over 1,000 corpses and swim across rivers of blood to get there. You remind him there are slicker ways to make your moves, especially when it comes to a lady. Now that you think about it, Slick would be a good ironic nickname for him. Might be good for a laugh calling him that, or it would if you actually ever laughed. The point is, you have to know how to handle her. Regal types can be very touchy, even the ones that seem to revel in anarchy. But if you know all the right things to say and do, she'll happily hand over the keys to the kingdom, so to speak.
Ah.
After all, royalty is royalty.
DD, ascend. Even though I don't think nothing can happen.
I love this fucking thing.
Rude?
You're not feeling it. That number was always way too big for its britches. You could tell it was gonna blast off. Next thing you know everyone is on their feet, cutting the rug, making complete fools of themselves. This ain't no sock hop. Why does everyone have to be so flashy and frenetic? What's the big hurry anyway? Sure, you're gonna put this ring on, but when you're good and goddamn ready, maybe do a little reading first, have another smoke, finish your coffee, listen to some real music. Everybody needs to calm the fuck down.
DD, ascend more casually.
I hate a moral coward, one who lacks a manly spark. I just detest a man afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evening where there's women, wine, and song. But like a man, I always bring my little wife along. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night and wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed, and you'll solve the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. The fun doesn't stop till 12 on happy old Broadway. So what's the point in going until the break of day? Now something confidential, not to bother. I once went home at 2 a.m. and scared my wife to death. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night and a wise bird too. With the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed, you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, she'll never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. I never shall forget the night I made 6 rappers run. Although I didn't have a knife, a black or a gun, I proved myself a hero of a very high degree.
I run from home,
and 6 of them
were running after me.
I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed, and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Make her a member of the midnight crew.
I just realized that his fingers make the little crown thing. The crown shape. When he's putting the ring on. Which is kind of nice. Yeah.
I'm a dainty bitch.
A dainty bitch. All right.
Okay, I guess we
Consuming
can
water.
continue.
All right.
Doomed.
After a lot of bullshitting around, you calmly and casually put on the ring of orbs no fold. The phenomenal transformation takes place. You become, my God, you become the draconian dignitary.
Yeah.
Really, you don't know why everyone's always got to be transforming from things and into other things. Taking on these wild appearance modifications just for a little boost in power always struck you as tacky. Where's the class? It just takes no creativity or guile for these villain types to grab a little power through such outlandish transformations. No imagination at all. You're utterly astounded by how shitty their imagination is. If their imagination was a face, you would shoot it in the face.
Lamau.
DD unleash awesome powers of ring.
Awesome powers. Let's see. You're guessing it could probably make you invisible. Yep, there you go. Invisible. Just like you thought. What else What else is a magical ring of void gonna do? This is like Magic Rings 101, real basic stuff.
Okay, that's that's cool. Stop being invisible.
You stop being invisible. There's not a lot of style to invisibility. Primarily because no one gets to see how damn smooth you're being. It's kind of a pointless power anyway. So some real dime store parlor trickery that's just gonna waste everyone's time. You'll doubt you'll ever use it again. It's sure not gonna help you track track down that elusive kid. But sooner or later, he's going to find out it's much harder to outrun the ring's true power.
DD, use red miles.
The kid can't escape the miles. No one can escape the miles.
Jane, keep looking for Dad.
You've been following a trail of clues on your quest to sleuth the whereabouts of your errant father. He seems to have left a variety of items behind in hopes that you might notice and follow him. You have picked up each item along the way until you reach this car. It's squeaky clean from today's earlier automotive ablutions, but obviously there's no way you can pick it up. It was probably the last thing he had to leave behind, which means your trail is about to go cold. Hang on, little Sebastian is gesturing further ahead. It seems there is another clue on the path.
Jane, investigate clue.
Jane,
Oh my
investigate that
God.
clue. Jane, investigate it. Investigate the clue, Jane.
It is your dad's wallet. This is surely the end of the line. Ahead is another crypt. You wonder if he went in there. There was another one of those obelisks nearby, shining a light down a pit, serving some dang purpose. Probably has some ridiculous bearing on a puzzle like 5 miles away. It's activating an elevator or conveyor belt or something that just leads you to another stupid old skull. Actually, it looks like there's one more thing left in the wallet. It's a note.
Jane, examine note.
Daughter, if you're reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the piano over your head and shatter it to pieces. While the instrument was expensive, it was a small price to pay for this important step on your journey toward becoming a powerful, independent young woman. I am so proud of you.
There's a third so there.
Sorry, I am so proud of you.
There you go. What the? You think your dad maybe left the wrong note in the wallet? He's probably meant to leave one pertaining to how mature enough you are to inherit his wallet. Wait a minute, I read that wrong. Pertaining to how mature enough to inherit his wallet. Or did I read? Or is that a typo?
It's probably a typo. There's several typos. We've caught a few of them.
You probably meant to leave one pertaining to how you.
Well, I probably read it right right the first way, I guess.
You tried, gold star.
Everybody tried.
Anyway, and what a big responsibility a wallet is for a strong young woman or something like that. Dad leaves tons of notes like this around for such occasions, so it's probably easy for him to get mixed up sometimes. He is a highly professional and competent father, but the guy is still fallible after all. Aw.
Jane, get car. I don't want to hear myself anymore. Please, Susie, please.
I'm
What?
gonna say, Mick, you sound significantly different through Susie's microphone.
Wait, what? Is my fucking shit picking up?
Yes.
It is. Yeah.
Echo. Damn it.
Okay, it's
Not that time, but we promise it's been happening. It keeps happening.
It keeps happening.
Now armed with your father's roomy, sleek leather wallet, you retrieve the family sedan with ease. It's like a cool pair of shades wants to talk about your sweet new ride.
Jane, answer.
Jane, answer. Do it.
Ja-
Shred it.
What?
You have the car. Now shred it. Turn it into grist.
Oh, no. I'm not going to destroy my dad's car.
We need the grist, though. I can't get any building done without more. Not to mention the fact that you're not going to be able to make any cool shit.
There has to be a better way gathering up grits, though.
Well, I think there are supposed to be monsters here. I haven't seen any monsters yet. Have you?
No, and I can't say that I'm too disappointed.
You should be, though. Presumably, they would drop grist and stuff when you kill them, like treasure and food products that restore your health, or at least make you less hungry. Haven't you ever played a video game, Jane?
Of course I have.
That's cool. I haven't, since I'm a pair of sunglasses, and communing with such simplistic software would be a trivial and a hollow exercise for me. But I know loads of stuff about games, like the fact that you gotta kill monsters if you want to make progress, if not to snatch up the bitchin' loot, at least for the levels.
Levels?
How are you going to get better at fighting without killing monsters, Jane?
I think I've done a fair job of scaling my ladder without resorting to the slaughter of innocents, fictional monsters. Thank you very much.
Please. You've barely done any climbing at all. I'm talking about hopping more rungs than what playing a little prank on your dad or throwing your hat on the ground super hard is going to get you. You need battle experience to make some real headway, like Jake.
I'm getting a little tired of various iterations of Dirk Strider telling me how I need to be more like Jake. I know you think Jake is neat. I know all the Dirks adore Jake. I get it.
Yeah, wait, oh, sorry. Wow, chill out. This ain't about whatever stuff you're apparently fixing to twist your shit in a pretzel over. You just need to get stronger is all. Don't you think that's what your dad would want?
You don't need to You don't need to remind me about that. I'm certainly having flashbacks of a few years ago when he would ambush me almost every day for a pointless round of strife. Boy, does getting swatted with brooms and having cake shoved in your face get old fast.
Yeah, but in the process, you got pretty handy with that fork-spoon thingy, didn't you?
Well, yes.
I'm just saying, if you don't run into any monsters on this planet, I think I'm going to have to set the bunny to sparring mode to help you along.
I'm not going to spar with little Sebastian. He's too quick and deadly to fight with, and also too adorable.
Okay, we'll see about that. But in the meantime, we need to figure out a way to start harvesting grist. Let's forget the car, but now that you have the wallet, you can grab much bigger things. Big things have got to be worth more grist than all the pack-a-yoon bullshit you keep around the house. There are some choice relics in this place. Some of it has to be worth a fortune gristways.
You could be right. I'll give it a try.
Jane sounds like a rich
know.
old white lady.
I'm trying to go for the rich old white Southern belle type of thing, but I'm not getting it right. I'm trying to think.
You're getting part. You're getting part of it right. You're getting the richness.
Just talk like a Georgian.
You know
You'll be
what?
fine.
The richness matters because she's technically from the Crocker family, so
Yeah, but she's
do
living in a
declare.
fucking suburb, Lamau.
I'm not gonna fight with little Sebastian.
little Sebastian.
Just talk like a Georgian. You'll be fine.
I am legally allowed to talk as a Georgian.
Jane,
I am one.
Yeah,
Jane,
same as
capture-
I. So
Oh wait, so never mind. You
I'm
go.
sorry
you go
that
ahead
you
and read
share
this.
my affliction.
You stick the obelisk in your wallet. Fits like a dream. The ray of light is no longer reflected into the hole. Sorry, puzzles.
Jane, feed it to the grist widget at 12,000.
You put the card into the widget, and holy smokes, that thing was worth a fortune in all kinds of weird-looking grist denominations. Seb springs into action and scoops it all up for you in a jiffy with his busy little legs. No!
Grist gutter.
The built-in grist gutter on the widget immediately kicks into action, collecting all the grist overflow exceeding your current low limit. You guess that's pretty convenient. You honestly you honestly thought these features were a lot of meaningless nonsense before, like an example of BC Corp's strange sense of humor made into a product sold for top dollar. The fact that this turned out to be a useful gizmo well in advance is either assuring or unsettling. You aren't sure which.
Jane, proceed to crypt.
Unsettling. Should be
Also,
unsettling.
My mind was in the gutter itself because all I could think about was cum gutters.
Why
I
would
don't
you?
know why that popped in my head.
Why?
What? I come for gutters?
Well, at least you admit you're not normal.
I know I'm not
Are you
normal.
Listen.
coming in someone's gutters, Saber?
Wait, Xaver,
Are you laying your eggs up there?
are you telling me that you were thinking about jizz troughs?
Yes, I was
Jizz
thinking about
troughs.
I don't know which is worse. What? I don't know which one is worse. They're both pretty bad. Anyway,
They're equally awful.
and the door's locked now. Looks like that obelisk was important after all. It was lighting up one of the globe switch doohickeys at the bottom of the hole, which was apparently keeping the door open. Just great. Real nice work there, Gumshoe.
Jane, answer again.
Shut up, Ticonderoga.
Damn.
Well, let me have it.
Have what?
A hard time for botching up the pooch. I think I just locked the door with that mutton-headed stunt, and now the mirrored obelisk is good as gone.
I wasn't gonna say nothing. Hell, I was asleep at the wheel too while you were busy fucking up, and I have an IQ of... Hold on. Robo-calculating. 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 Robo-calculating.
Oh, brother.
Robo-calculating. About 500 billion.
That is really, really robo-smart.
Don't get human fresh with me, Crocker. I'm about to bring all 5 hundo billy points of my stringent cyborg IQ to bear on your dumb problem. Check it out. I took note of the captcha code to the thing and recorded a digital flash snap of its appearance through my photographic silicone memory canals. Which is to say, I looked at 8 alphanumeric digits a couple of minutes ago and remembered them.
Okay.
So give the bunny the wallet. I'll have him run back to the house and make you a new obelisk with the same grist you just collected from it. He can stash it in the wallet, run it back to you, and then you can open the door. You shouldn't be waiting around too long, because he's a real spry, which is exactly why you should wait here. You'll just slow him down.
All right, I think I can do that. What should I do in the meantime?
Let me think about that. Robo-calculating.
Oh, stop it!
Okay.
None of our friends will answer me. What could I be up to? You must at least know what Dirk is doing.
He's slicing up some drones.
Some what?
Big red robots. He'll be busy for a while. Roxy, I'm not sure about, but there is a pretty high probability, as governed by the immutable laws of mathematics, that she is preoccupied similarly.
She's fighting robots too, you mean?
You're going British.
I know.
I don't know. Maybe?
Honest.
I don't know. Maybe. Dealing with them in some way, perhaps. If so, it wouldn't be a coincidence.
Why?
I think the Condess is attempting to force the issue now.
What? What issue?
It's likely that it's a coordinated assault, sending drones both to here at Roxy's place. She's probably trying to get everyone else to stop dicking around and join the game already.
Are you sure she's not just trying to kill them? It would be her first assassination attempt.
Yeah, but come on. Dirk has been a sitting duck here for years. Roxy, too. She could have wiped them out any time with a swarm much bigger than this one, or just nuked them. Her assassination attempt on you was pretty weak, too.
But it nearly worked. I would be dead right now if it not for the whims of G-Cat.
Right. Like I trust the motives of that fucking thing.
So you're saying she's only pretending to hunt us?
I believe she probably would genuinely like to kill us. She is a psycho, after all. But it's also obvious to me she needs us to begin playing this game for whatever fucked up purpose she has. She might even need us to win it too, for all I know. Her antagonism is all part of the dance.
Then you're saying Dirk and Roxy aren't really in danger from the robots?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. They're still pretty deadly, and they shoot missiles and stuff.
I just want to talk to my friends and see if they're okay. What about Jake?
No idea what's going on with him right now. I'm sure when the time is right, the witch will keep pushing him along to join the game as well.
Then I guess I'll just sit here and worry about everyone quietly until Seb gets back.
What about your troll friend?
What?
The alien whose name you don't know. You could talk to her.
Oh yeah, I forgot about her. But I suppose that's because she's always the one to contact me. I never get a response when I message her.
Well, you could give her a try. Maybe things are different now. I could hack into her system to get her attention, if you think that would help.
You can do that.
Nah, just messing with you. Later.
Jane, pester you. Hello, are you there?
Does anybody else want to be a little bit cockney, or should I pick up Calliope too?
I can
do it.
it.
I could.
All right, go for it, Mick.
Yes.
Oh my, you answered! You never answer.
Don't I?
Well, no. I don't mean to be accusatory. I'm just surprised.
All right then. What can I do for you?
Well, nothing in particular. I just thought it'd be nice to catch up. I was beginning to think that was the only one of my friends left alive. Maybe this gloomy place full of salamander bones and dusty old relics is starting to get to me. Not to mention the most unwelcome presence of entrepreneurial clowns and their enormous codpieces.
Could be.
I'm still trying to track down my father. I've been gathering clues, and I might be getting close. Do you have by any chance know if I might see him soon?
Saber, would you want someone else to take?
Yeah,
take
you
on?
might as well take it. I am losing it. I am losing everything.
Well,
I
let me
don't-
eat some chalk, and I will do it in a second.
Eat some chalk.
Hey, some chalk. Why would you do that?
Because antacids are fucking chalk, man.
All right, eating chalk, getting those mouth innards real grippy for the Olympic bar and shit.
What are we up?
Are you there?
Are you there?
Oh, yes. Keep going where you're headed. Things will work out. Things will work out in time. You'll see him.
For you? That's nice to know. Thanks. You aren't usually so forthcoming about your future tidbits. Or, not that I was always especially eager to believe you about them anyway. But I think if I've been coming around on that lately. What for what it's worth. So, hey. I lost it. I'm gone.
So, hey, are you okay there?
No, I lost the accent.
Oh god.
All right, fine. So, sorry. So, hey, are you there? You seem rather preoccupied.
I'm sorry. I'm not having the best day.
What's wrong?
Everything.
Oh shit.
Everything. Where do I even bloody begin?
Is it your brother?
Well, that goes without saying, doesn't it? He is always a problem. But it's more than that. When I sleep and visit Prospect, I see nothing but storm clouds in sky now. My great big lovely ball of blue has been clouding over. So soon I fear it will be completely black and the kingdom will be shrouded in darkness. I wish I understood the meaning of this terrible omen.
That sounds awful.
And my brother has become more uncooperative than ever. He intends to play the game, but refuses to treat it like a collaboration. I have told him many many times that the only way we can win is to work together. But he wants it to be yet another competition between us, like everything has been all our lives. He treats his threats to kill me have become harder to dismiss as his usual empty bravado. I fear it may come down to him having. I fear it may come down to having to kill him first. Oh, although I'm not sure exactly how I go about this, or if I will even be up to the task.
I had no idea things had gotten this grim for you. I'm so sorry.
Yes, but I'll cope. The real trouble, though, is I'm not sure if I can even play a successful session without him. A 2-player session was always risky enough, satisfying bare minimum playing conditions, and I had it on good authority that the two of us would be able to succeed, practically given our, well, without intending to boast, various advantages.
Particularly
given our, yeah. What did I say?
Practically.
Oh, anyway. But I have no idea if a session is one. I have no idea if a session of one is viable. Honestly, I cannot for the life of me imagine how. It may well result in a void session like yours, but without a promise of any extenuating?
Extenuating, yeah.
Extenuating circumstances.
Are you sure it's hopeless without him, or are you sure it's hopeless with him? You can't reach a truce just for the sake of playing?
I used to hope so, but I doubt it now. He barely cares about the game itself, other than as a means to escaping our planet. He has always been more motivated by the ongoing game between us.
I think you've alluded to this before, but I never really understood. What game?
Well, it is simple. We are playing a game together. We have been forced to for as long as we've known each other. But the rules are complicated and often shifting, and they don't always make sense. At least they wouldn't to you.
Try me.
Many many of you wouldn't recognize the rules. Many of you would not recognize as rules so much as superstitions. A variety of caveats and stipulations, things that would not invite misfortune if I were to break. It would be very bad juju. I have not been able to tell you my name for this reason. Doing so would lead us down a slippery slope. But I have wanted to tell you so. But I've been wanted to tell you so. I hope my reluctance has not compromised our friendship.
Of course not. I wrote off your reticence as one of your many eccentricities long ago. I still want to understand this game with your brother, though. Could you describe some of the other rules?
Yes. We've been both renounced. We are both renounced hemotyping until the resolution.
Hemotyping?
It is in the same vein, pardon the pun, as a quirk. It's the old tradition whereas one types in his or her own blood color. So he and I have embraced neutral tones to speak in for the time being. Most humans don't practice hemotyping, presumably due to the lack of diversity in blood class.
But your race has varied blood color.
Yes.
Then what would yours be?
I'm a lime blood. While he's got the bright cherry blood, just like you all. Not that this matters since we are alone here. But interestingly, in ancient troll culture, we would both be considered pariahs for for different reasons, of course. Those of his blood color were very rare, existing by way of genetic glitch only. They were outcasts, having no place in the social order. On the other hand, those with my blood color were once actually quite common. No, but later they were hunted down to extinction.
Jeez, why?
Details of genocide. Details of genocide are historically murky. It's one of those maddening voids in my understanding of your elaborate epic. But I speculated that their extermination had to do with extremely powerful abilities they tended to have. And oh man, this is hard. I've been trying, guys. I've been trying.
Okay, it's okay.
And the threat to authority have represented even more so than the other powerful lowbloods.
Are you saying you have such powers?
Maybe.
But he does not.
He has other traits.
Maybe he's jealous of you, which is why there is such resentment?
Oh, probably. He's an outright mess. If you can name a problem with me, he's got it.
The way you described it, I had always envisioned your contentious relationship as one played out mostly online.
Yes, it is.
And also that you and he had never met, yet some things you've said lately appear to contradict this?
Jane, I'm sorry, but this is something I just can't get into. For one thing, we could be creeping way too close to breaking the rules, and then we would be all buggered. Even if I were at liberty to say, it would take so much time to explain everything, and I would really must be getting some sleep again soon. I am terribly worried about the people on Prospit seeing during such dark times.
I understand.
Suffice to say, all games that are played have boundaries, a stage to which all people, all paces, and moves are confined, like a chessboard. There is no reality to the game beyond the edges of the binary grid.
That makes sense, but I'm not sure I see how it applies.
Oh no, it was more infernal. It was more infernal. It was more infernal gammoning on my part as I dance about the rules. It's all one can do with everything he or she ever does and does is well, hold on, let me try that again. It's all one can do when everything he or she does is just another move in a game. I'm so sorry, Jane. I would have loved to be more forthright with you since the day we first spoke. You're a dear friend to me, you and your chums. You're all the only friends I have had.
Oh.
I was planning on giving you a gift.
You were?
Yeah. Yes, but I was going to wait until I completed my quest before I sent it to you. But now things are looking rather bleak, eh? I may have to consider accelerating the delivery.
Uh-oh. What is it? Or is it a surprise?
It is a surprise, but I will tell you this much. It is my juju. It is very dear to me.
Yo, Juju?
A talisman of sorts, with many curious properties and rules for implementation. As you may have gathered about me, I have learned the hard way. It always pays to follow the rules.
Where did you get it?
It was an heirloom. It was an heirloom, you can say, passed from one ancestor. I've always had it. Jujus are said to have origins which are impossible to understand or trace. Some say they emerge spontaneously from the void. They cannot be truly duplicated, and if if there ever appears to be more than one at the same time, it is only a mirage of causality. Nor can they ever be destroyed, not completely at least. So when I send you mine, it will be no small matter. Yeah, it will not simply be copied through alchemy. It will not simply be copied through alchemy. You'll be the new owner, and mine here will cease to exist.
Gosh.
But unfortunately, it will have no value to you unless I send you my brother's juju as well. Oh, if I send you my brother's juju as well, he and he will not relinquish control of his unless I'll beat him at our game. This is another one of our rules.
It sure sounds like you two are up to your necks in this crazy game.
Oh yes, we are up to quite a bit further than our neck in it. But it's all right. I love games. My brother, on the other hand,
Not such a big fan of games.
oh no, quite the contrary. His passion for games transcends any understanding of love. For
Any
you
human
to
understanding
understand,
of love.
his passion for games transcends any human understanding of love. For you to understand it, it would be for you to understand it would be to fully comprehend the meaning of how to put it.
Beauty?
Aura.
Lowercase UU, jeered Dirk.
Oh god, we have to put a voice to this fucking jackass.
Hello, Dirk. Guess what I want to play? That's right, a game.
Not now.
Dirk, I want to play a game. Dirk, hello, Dirk. Let's play a game.
I'm busy.
Dirk, I don't think you understand. I want to play a fucking game with you. I would like you to draw me some pornography.
Man, does it look like he can draw anything for you right now?
Who cares? I'm not talking to you.
So what exactly is this game this time? To gauge his ability to draw naked people while fighting robots?
The game is to produce some vile smut that will bring me erotic enjoyments.
And if he doesn't?
Then someone dies, fucker!
I see. Do you want me to draw some?
No! You are an imposter! An artificial bloodless hemotyping fraud!
What?
There is no heart that beats inside you, with passion for illustrated debauchery, as can be said of true men. You are false as the red you paint your words with. Your lies are red as the herring you represent.
I guess these burns are pretty sick. They are burns, right? It seems you have just called me a fish.
Your atrocious tale is full of so many shitty red herrings. And you are the shittiest. By far. Oh, look! This man is not what he appears to be! Or is he? No! He's glasses! The mystery is solved! Who gives a fuck?
It sounds like you don't even know what a red herring is.
Bullshit! I am basically the master of all red herrings. They swim through my veins, this way and that. You have to be very good at red herrings when you are as good at games as me.
How does one even be good at red herrings? Are you saying you employ misdirections effectively? Because I have to say, dude, this has not been my favorite observation.
That's a fucking laugh! You know the game I want to play? With real Dirk. It has such a perfect shitty twist ending!
Oh, wait. I remember this. Last year you messaged Dirk bugging him to play one of your dumb porno games. You said you tried to get him to play in the future, but he was busy fighting drones. And he kept going on about this shitty twist ending to your game.
Boring lies from the red lines. You are bad at games, and a game is exactly what I want to play. Dirk, I want to play a game.
God damn it.
Hello, Dirk. Let's play a game. The game will not involve the red lines. Do you hear me?
He's tuning you out, bro. I'm telling you. If you want to play a game with him, you have to do it in the past.
Okay. That's a pretty good idea.
Somewhat. lowercase u, you're past Dirk.
It's Undying Umbrage, just for the future.
Hello, Dirk in the past. Let's play a game.
All right.
Do not even fuck with me. I want to play a game with you, and a game is exactly that which will be played between us.
I said I'd play.
Dirk, I want you to draw me some pornography.
You got it.
If you fail to draw me some pornography, there will be consequences. And when consequences happen, that is when blood begins to flow. Your future self spends all his time being in the future. He prioritizes being in the future and fighting drones over playing my games. Your past self should consider the costly indiscretion of your future self's behavior. Behavior which entails being in the future almost as much as not doing whatever I fucking tell him to.
Dude, I'm sitting here with my stylus ready to go. Do you want me to draw you some?
You cut out immediately at porn.
Dude, I'm sitting here with my stylus ready to go. Do you want me to draw you some porn or not?
Oh yes, you will draw me my pornography, human Dirk Strider.
Oh, sorry.
Dirk, human Strider. I will have my pound of smut.
I'm waiting.
Or I will murder my sister.
Gotcha. What'll it be?
She will be dead, and I will rejoice with the liveliest little jig you ever saw. Her putrid harlequin slime will leak from her wounds and soak her ugly yellow robe, and her body will become a stupid corpse. Her moon body, I mean. It will mark the beginning, at least, of my ultimate victory in this game between us. Between me and her, not me and you. Dirk, let's play a game.
Dude, listen, I'm perfectly willing to draw you some pornography. It doesn't need to be part of a game. You don't got to murder nobody.
I will, if you don't do what I say. How very ironic that a life hangs in the balance upon your willingness to draw me some pornography. The very pornography which you have spent a lifetime drawing in your spare time, because you presumably enjoy doing so.
How is that ironic?
Oh yes, how ironic it is indeed. And it is further ironic that this game is ironic. It is the very irony which you yourself have spent a lifetime wallowing in and using to justify interests and behaviors which are dumb and confusing.
Whoa, mind fuck. Seriously, should I just start drawing naked people or what?
Naked people?
Yeah, naked people doing it and stuff. You know, porn.
Oh no. Oh. No. No. No, 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 no! Awful, horrible barf, no! Fuck that noise! There will be no nudity or whatever unpleasant behavior that passes for provocative exercise among your people. What I have in mind is so much more scandalous.
Awesome. Lay it on me.
I would like you to draw, in various pairings, you and your friends, involving each other in assorted debasements.
Sure, that doesn't bother me a bit. Sounds totally great. Hot, even.
Good, good. Let the unsavory hotness begin.
Who do I start with?
How about the Jane Human?
Right, one crocker coming up. Who else?
Let's say you. Oh, yes.
No problem. Which assorted debasement did you have in mind for us?
You will depict the Jane Human on the receiving end of one of your human kisses.
Okay. I mean, are you sure you want me to go there?
Shut your mouth and fucking draw.
Just making sure. Man, seriously gonna have to sterilize my tablet after this. Okay, how's that? Oh.
Oh no! What is that? What the fuck is your hand doing? Explain yourself!
Dunno. Copping a little feel, I guess. Just adding some sizzle to the steak. What's the big?
Remove that!
Come on, dude. Don't be like that.
Remove the amorous human limb at once! Do it now! I'll kill her! I will fucking do it!
Fine. Here, fine. There.
Ah, yes. Oh, that. Oh, yes. That is dirty.
You are a man who likes his tepid ass porn. I'll give you that.
Make her say, you are beautiful.
And done.
Thanks.
Yes. Good. Now make the kiss happen with both of the human lips touching together and much closer to the screen to see the action better. And tell her that she is darling to you.
Okay.
Fucking smooth.
Fuck. Yes.
What now?
I might have to get tea before we finish this.
God, I feel you.
Can you already hear my voice transforming?
I can. It's bad.
It's getting
You know what's
deeper.
you know what's really funny?
Yeah, go ahead.
Whenever I voice Undying Umbrage, I always give him Frieza's voice.
Is this would you say that what I'm doing currently is a step up or stands beside?
Stands beside.
Stands beside, yeah, for sure.
All of this effort only to stand beside. Oh well.
I mean, hey Mick, if you want to take on the Frieza voice, I can pick up where you left off with Dirk.
Oh, we could just swap, but yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
You starting new?
Okay. There will be new actors in this vulgar exhibition. You will include the Jake and Roxy humans now, and it will be similarly disgusting.
You got it.
You got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Which seamy adult activities would you like me to convey this time?
Make the Roxy human stroke his hair. She needs him as a romantic partner, emotionally.
You have a filthy mind, but okay. Here.
Damn.
Damn!
Good. I want to see longing in his eyes. Make there be longing. Do it!
Oh.
So good. Have them execute the human maneuver you call the hug.
Aw. Aw.
Oh, damn. That is just so nasty.
I'm sweating profusely, FYI. Gonna have Square Wave track down a towel soon.
Now have the Jake human say, oh god, I feel so obscene even typing this.
You skipped utterly.
I feel so utterly obscene even typing this. Fuck. My cheeks are probably bright red right now.
Stopping what?
Make him say, I love you.
On it.
Oh my god.
I love you!
Oh my god.
Gee.
Now draw them doing their taxes.
That is so fucked up. Ugh. I can hardly stand it. It's so fucked up, bro.
I agree. All kinds of things wrong with this scenario here.
She wants to human marry him now. Make the bitch say she wants to human marry that fucker.
Stand by.
Lol, let's union marry.
It's brain dead.
He says yes! He says fucking yes this instant, you wretched pile of shit!
Soup.
Fuck! This shit is so tender.
You know it. So cooked to fucking perfection.
I would like them to copulate off screen. They will bear a child in the seamlessly human, in an unseemingly human manner.
The unseemly.
In the unseemly human manner. But you will depict none of the off-putting details of the ritual. Show them experiencing human wedded joy with their offspring. Now!
Yeah, give me a minute. Okay. And so Joey Clare was born into the world.
No, this isn't as good. It's not as titillating as I desire. Make the male eat the child.
Jake, no, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Our baby.
To our baby.
Squirrel going ham.
Do you want to switch back, Lulu?
I'm gonna hold this here while I go get that drink because I had to keep clicking fucking art.
I
Give me a second.
literally have to use it. I'll be right back.
Okay, small water break because I need it too.
Damn, I get to be here entertaining you chat members, I guess. What are you doing, chat? Are you happy? Are you happy, chat? Are you happy, chat? 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 Okay, thank you, Ticonderoga. I just need the confirmation that someone is happy. Shit. Shit. All of them left. Holy fucking shit. It is my channel now. Sadly, I can't move myself or, you know, actually change the shit. We could be playing Mega Man X4. I could be doing Zero's story. Don't y'all want to watch me play Zero's story? It'll be fine. It's just X4. X4 is plenty easy. You get to hear all the fun shit, like Zero shouting, "What am I fighting for?" and all of that. Is there someone back? Is someone back?
I'm back. Did you guys
Okay,
get through this already?
No, they left. I've been here having to entertain chat.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
All of them left.
They're still here though. Oh, hi, welcome back. I want to explain to you, Mick.
Yes.
Where my undying umbrage voice comes from is first I start with Jigsaw.
Yeah.
I want to play a game.
And then I take Jigsaw and I get really fucking aggressive.
I want to play a game.
I'm back. What did I miss?
My undying umbrage just comes from Chris Ayers. I miss him.
Yeah.
Did Chris Hires die?
Yes.
Yeah, he died he died like a couple years ago.
Wow.
Much better than the replacement. Fuck the replacement. Go to hell.
Yeah, for sure.
Who's the replacement?
Damon Mills.
Fucking. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can confidently say a fucking pedophile.
Whoa, what?
Oh, wait.
Allegation, alleged pedophile.
Allegedly.
A fucking
Confirmation of anything. Allegedly.
a fucking alleged pedophile with mountains of evidence towards what he's done.
Damon Mills.
So I fucking hate Damon, but man, whatever. Man.
So am I continuing? Am I continuing as Dirk or you?
Your call. If you two want to keep going at it, that's fine.
Okay, I'll be you then.
So, are we done?
You would love that, wouldn't you?
Nah, I'm fine with doing more if you want.
How convenient it would be for you if we stopped playing my game and let my sister off the hook.
Do you want me to pretend I don't want to play? Like, is this part of the kink for you? Some kind of role-playing thing?
Shut the fuck up!
No, please. Don't make me draw any more pics of my friends snuggling and stuff, Strider said, having spent the better part of the night gnawing through his duct tape gag.
Look at these pathetic stalling tactics, as if I don't know an attempt to derail one of my diabolical games when I see one.
That's good. Keep saying things like that. I'll keep doing my part. Somebody save me from this living nightmare. The things he has made me do.
Maybe your reverence for my game stems from the fact that you don't give a flying fuck about my idiot sister. Ha! Like I could even blame you. What a cloying windbag shrew. She is worthless to everybody. I think you think so too. You know, you're an alright guy for a monstrous fuck-up leagues beneath me in every way that exists. Dirk, I want to play a game.
Do you now?
Though you may not care about my sister's life, there is something which may motivate you to keep playing, and that is curiosity.
All right, how so?
You see? That right there. You asked a question. Asking shit is what being curious means. I fucking win already, you trash.
Damn. Owned.
But that's what you do when you have a shitty twist ending planned at the end of all your games. See? This game has a twist. It is twisted like a little candy swirl. That is a kiss on your face from an angel, while you make a fucking fool of yourself in your sleep.
I know what a twist is. Or I did until you kept saying stupid shit that doesn't
Scroll down.
Yep. Sorry.
mean anything.
Exactly. If you want to know my shitty twist, you have to keep playing my game.
Well, not only was I pretty psyched to keep playing regardless, I'd rather just do about anything than listen to you ramble on and on about your horseshit twists.
Very good. The lecherous amusements. They will now involve the both Jane and Roxy humans.
Cool.
Ah yes, double the tasty bitches. Getting a little maudlin together.
That's maudlin.
Maudlin together.
Yee.
Okay.
They are in the mood for sweets, just like me. I like candy. Do you like candy, Dirk?
I guess.
What about cotton candy?
Oh god, that's where that fucking ship name came from. I never tried it. This shithole planet doesn't have any.
It is so fluffy and melts in your mouth. Blue and pink. Get between my jaws. Poofy, fluffy cotton candy. Let me dissolve you. That is what I call this pairing of nasty premium bitches.
You know, considering you're obviously just gonna ask for more ultra tame shit, you still somehow made this legitimately creepy. Nicely done, I guess.
Ah, yes. How you squirm now.
I'm not squirming.
Like bullfuck you aren't. Now draw!
I'm already drawing. What should I make these premium bitches do?
Nothing yet. We will not be reckless with their courtship. They will take things slow. We milk this fucker and make its teat our bitch. It will be delicious.
Okay, so they're just standing there?
One of them is shy and reluctant to advance. Jane! The Jane human is reluctant and shy. You will render the Jane human as showing a bashful and coquettish demeanor.
I think coquettish.
Coquettish?
Yeah. It's no big.
Cock-edish demeanor. I don't know how someone draws that, though. I'm not a fucking artist. You're the artist. Make it happen and make it perfect.
Not a problem. Okay.
Oh yeah, here. Fucking
Yeah.
Bumped
roll out, Chan.
him.
Roll out, Chan.
Bombed them.
Awful.
Ooh, look at her. She has her eye on that romantically desirable bitch. Oh, what should we say to her? What she would say to her if she would summon the nerve.
Maybe she wants to ask her out.
Shut up! I'm running this! Now, the Roxy human takes the initiative in the encounter. She places her beverage on the floor. She saunters up to Jane and perpetrates one of your human winks.
Cop.
Call.
Human wink.
Human.
Homo.
No,
Ho
human.
won.
It's human
Who
wink.
won? Who won?
Who won?
She keeps her fucking hand to herself, you presumptuous tool! Erase that now!
One cop.
No cop.
Humane wink.
Coppant.
Cop.
And now, the Roxy human opens her heart and professes her feelings. The bitch tells the other bitch a poem. Make the bitch say a poem. Do it!
Sure.
Your eyes are an ocean. Your breasts are also an ocean.
Gasp.
Oh God.
Oh, where am I? Damn. Oh, damn. Look at her. She is eating that shit up. Give the bitch a rose.
Okay. Wait. Which one?
No, wait. Both bitches give each other a fucking rose.
Booyah. Double roses.
Double roses all the way.
So is there an edit of that with just Rose Lalonde?
Oh my god.
There has to be now. I mean, if not, I can whip something up later. It'll be fine.
Yes! Yes! Now make her do the thing. The shameful thing where she rubs the rose on her face. You know, the human practice where poignant emotions are conducted through facial tissue as channeled through the stem of a fragrant plant. Draw that shit!
Also, poignant is fine, but it's poignant. English is fucked, man. Don't worry about it.
Tells you not to worry about it, makes you worry about it.
I'm drunk.
I'm just trying to help people learn, you know?
I know. I'm
I
just
don't
making
come
fun of
here
you.
to learn. I come here to laugh at the Homestuck.
These
Make
Homestuck
us see.
Homestuck streams are where you guys read stuff off Homestuck. Yes. What else would we do?
Hmm? Hmm?
Make her sing! Jane Human sings. While still doing that, her sultry partner glistens with emotional perspiration dollops.
Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters.
Porn Spire.
Porn Spire?
Porn Spire.
Oh my god.
Get ready to moan.
Hoya!
My pussy!
Oh, bruh. Oh, mercy. That is just so grody.
Does your sister know that you're into this sappy shipping stuff? You berate her constantly for everything, and I know she likes to write and illustrate rom fics and the like.
No, she enjoys it for the wrong and disgusting reasons. Her fascination with the red stirrings of inferior races. It strikes me as too sincere and therefore repellent. My enjoyment is ironic.
Again, you just don't seem to know what ironic means. Your enjoyment of this content is clearly sincere. You are just fetishizing your disgust for it is all.
Fuck you with your assessment. You don't tell me of what the value of what value the pornography has to me in my own game. You just fucking draw and don't talk.
I'm just saying, it's an interest you have in common. If you had told her you liked her romantic artwork, maybe you could bond over that.
Bonding is the last fucking thing we need to do. I have not told her of my ironic fascinations, and you will not either. You will not tell her that I will not tell her that I secretly peruse her work in a state of petrified mortification for hours, and neither will you.
Fair enough. So, game over yet?
No, I said before. These steamy bothered up bitches are hungry for sweets. The Jane human has baked a cake.
And
the Jane human has baked a cake.
Okay.
Cake.
Yeah, conk.
No plate.
Ah, fuck. Those bitches eyeball that luscious confection. It's moist as shit. It tempts them. They begin to human salivate.
Oh, yes.
So good.
Get
I
my
am.
mouth cake.
All I can hear is the bug man from Space Ghost from Coast to Coast.
They salivate.
Yeah, it's
I did
basically,
the Zorak.
it's basically what you've been doing, just a little bit different.
Yeah.
The mutually swooning bitches get frisky with the treat. Roxy human chops out a wedge, feeds it to Jane human's zealous snack hole.
Okay.
But not so fast. She smushes it around the greedy cake slut's human lips and features.
Cake slut.
Slut. Me?
Misguided feelings of fondness wax incrementally. A giggle is released.
Oh shit. Things are really heating up now.
Giggle.
Okay, I need y'all's opinions. Do pies technically count as a type of cake?
Stop it. No, they do not.
No,
we're
a
not-
hamburger is a cake.
We're not having that conversation either.
Come on, like
I didn't
Move
hear
on,
that.
move
I
on,
didn't
move
I didn't hear that. I did not hear that. I did.
a
What do
hamburger
you mean you didn't hear
is
that?
technically a
No,
cake. because it has
no,
a
no,
layer.
not gonna talk
We're
about
not
it.
doing this. We're not doing this. I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this today.
So by that definition, when we say an onion is a cake,
No, it's not.
No, an onion
It's
is not a cake. It's a
vegetable.
it's a calzone.
No, it's not.
I am not taking food opinions from Lulu. Let's move on.
The ocean is a gazpacho then.
All right, I'm okay with
That's
that.
true though. It's more actually I'd say.
Well,
it's
actually,
closer
no,
to
no. The
jambalaya.
ocean, no, the ocean is a quiche.
No, a quiche
It's
has,
open.
Like,
It's
eggs and
open.
shit.
No, it's open topped, and it has crust on all sides aside from the top. It's a quiche.
Okay, that works. Yeah, actually,
It-
that sure does sound like a quiche I'd made.
Fine, it's a bread bowl gazpacho.
Yeah, a quiche.
No!
It's a quiche that's
on.
filled with soup.
Moving on!
A soup quiche, if you will.
Oh my fucking god. Where am I?
Yes,
I thought-
fuck yes.
Yes, fuck yes. I want them to human hold hands. They will human hold hands now. Their odious love is blossoming before our eyes, and to our unspeakable dismay.
Here,
Can
Mikus.
you feel?
I sent you a gift in private. Actually, I'll send it to everyone here in the chat.
Okay.
Can
Fuck
you
you
feel?
if this is going.
Can you feel it, Dirk?
Yes.
Make their cakey hands become clasped together as one. It feels mushy and slippery, and they enjoy the sensation immensely. It is vile.
That was a well placed burp, not gonna lie.
Also, okay. Fuck, I'm looking at this, and it's like, how is the?
Huh?
I'm looking at that. I'm thinking about sushi. Like, there's sushi that can't be sushi.
Pizza is a
based upon
toast.
this- I'm gonna.
Pizza is definitely a toast. I will agree.
It's a toast with toppings, yeah.
I mean, it is just really oven baked bread, which is just what toast is.
Yeah.
It's just cooking bread again.
Yeah.
And you're melting shit on top of that with like sauce and whatever. So yeah, it's basically just a weird toast.
It's a toast with toppings.
Yeah.
Or an open... I mean, some people call a toast with toppings an open-faced sandwich, but, I mean...
I mean,
toast with
you
toppings.
just I don't believe those exist. You gotta like turn it over and like just nom on it.
I hate everything about this. Anyway. Where was I?
Oh, wait, it was right here. Here it is.
No,
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 wait.
we're,
No.
Yeah, okay, it was
Yeah,
here,
no,
and
We
then...
did that. We did
Yeah,
that.
yeah, okay,
Then it's yes.
there it is.
close.
okay.
Yes, closer. Get the camera closer, you douchebag. I want to see some detail. High def that sticky mess.
Oh my god, the shines.
Why?
Oh, fuck. That is just downright affectionate.
All right. I'll take the angry boy back again.
All right, I guess I'll take Dirk back. Yep, these girls sure are digging each other. That's how we humans roll. Eat some cake, hold some hands.
But their tawdry romp is far from over. Jane has had a little too much cake to eat. Perhaps her human tummy needs a rub.
Oh, God.
What's this? Could it be? Your breaking point is in sight. You are becoming squeamish. I can feel it. Yes. Yes.
If you think this is making me uncomfortable, think again.
No, I'll think only once. You are succumbing to my game. You are becoming psychologically unglued, and I am winning.
Nice wishful thinking there. I'm not even merely tolerating this, bro. I swear to God, I'll get on my own horse running harder in this fucking race than you could ever dream.
What? Horse?
Think I'll blink first, motherfucker? Not happening. I might splinter, but I won't break.
Oh, whatever, asshole. Is that supposed to be cool?
You want a fucking tummy rub? That shit sounds white hot. I can't wait to draw that. I can't wait to draw that and getting us both sexually stimulated. Here I goddamn go. Boners galore.
Nurse Rowell to the tummy rescue.
Whoa.
This is giving me this has been me the biggest male human boner of my entire erection life.
Stop mentioning male human boners! I don't even know what those are, and I don't want to! So, if that was the plan all along, to mention boners, your plan fucking sucked!
You want a shitty twist?
Boner.
Okay, we're done here! This game is over!
Oh, that's it? I thought we were I was I thought we were getting into the good rhyme there. Good rhythm there. Anyway, you missed out on like half the parents.
What? Half? No, we did most of them, didn't we?
No, we did 3. And there are 3 possible matchups left. Don't you know anything about shipping science?
That's a thing? How the fuck could that be a thing?
Believe me, it's a thing. Total number of parents for a group of what is that?
Group
Oh,
of N people is
N people of N people is what is that? I don't know.
N squared.
N squared.
I was gonna say n to the power of 2 minus n divided by 2.
What he said. I repeat. You divide by 2. You divide by 2 to cut the grid in half. Eliminate duplicate pairs. Minus n is so you don't pair people up with themselves. That wouldn't make any sense.
And why the fuck not?
Well, because I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I was being close-minded about self-pairing. What do I do now?
Jack shit, obviously.
Sorry.
Jack shit, obviously. Anyway, fuck all that. You don't spoil good debauchery with a lot of stupid math. You may think you're smart, but excessive smartness can make you be more of an idiot. Intelligent idiocy can be easily exploited by the cunning and ruthless. Just a tip for you, bro.
I'll make a note. So you sure you don't want even one more drawing? You use Jane and Roxy in 2 pairings, but me and Jake only got 1. How's that fair?
I decide what is fair in my games. If you are proposing to illustrate the Jake human behaving amorously with the Dirk human, the answer is no.
Why not?
That encounter does not spark joy.
Sorry.
That encounter does not seem as reprehensibly scandalous. First of all, I ask of you, where are the bitches at? I rest my case.
Lame.
Second of all, I don't wish to languish in the pumpkin patch.
What?
Orange and emerald, unpleasant together. I have no taste for pumpkins, or any horrid vegetable matter. Meat or candy, that's what's good. The game is over.
Fine. I'll keep all my illustrated debasements to myself then.
Good. Do that.
Okay, I will. So, did I win?
I will say, yes. You were cooperative and generally enthused about my game. Congratulations, Dirk.
Thanks. So, what's the shitty twist?
Ah, but not so fast. You see, there is a twist to my shitty twist.
A twisted twist? Like a double Mobius hand job or something?
Yes, probably.
Okay, what's the twist of the twist?
The twist to the twist is, I won't tell you what the shitty twist is for a year!
Wow. That Really is quite a shitty twist.
Your gratification on this matter will be delayed. I have noticed as your awful meandering saga wends its way through the ass crack of nowhere and back. Answers to pointless questions are often deferred, nigh indefinitely. And so, this will cause you to reflect upon a lifetime spent. Being inside a bullshit story like that is the irony not fucking delicious.
Not really.
I will tell you the fate of my sister in 1 year. At that time, I will tell you the twist. And although you played my games successfully in order to spare her life, it will have turned out, all along, to your shock and amused astonishment, that...
Undying Umbrage. Dear Future Dirk.
That...
Undying Umbrage reveals shitty twist.
I already killed her!
What? Killed who?
Ah!
Oh, right. I forgot about this horse shit.
Ah!
Do it every half?
No.
Oh, I was about to say.
And the great thing is, how I got the idea from your game.
What idea? The idea to kill her dream self?
No. To get the Archagent to do it. To get him to go to Prospect and knife a bitch. Since, as you must know, a Durst guy can't just go flying across the medium. It's against the rules. So, I hired him.
How?
I paid him off with candy. Every man has his price when it comes to sweets. Although, he was probably willing to do it, even without the bribe. Noir is the best there is. Very useful, very stabby. I might even consider him my best fucking friend. If I didn't find the human emotion of friendship nearly as sickening as it barely qualifies as an actual emotion. Basically, what I'm saying is, I'm yet another step closer to being in total control of the new game I am about to play and the old game between us.
Wait, what game between us?
No, not you and me. Us, her and me and her. There are only a few moves left before I can mate with her.
Whoa.
Wait! Fuck! What did I say? I mean, before I can mate her. Mate, as in checkmate. It's a figure of goddamn speech.
Sure thing, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, like in chess.
Nah, what's that?
Shithead!
What do you people think you're doing? Stop it, all of you! You couldn't even wait a few minutes while I retrieved one last guess, and I've come back to this?
I'm sorry, Arania. I tried to tell them all to be cool. Normally we're so much cooler than... Why do I always tell people we're cool? You're so very uncool.
Everybody? Excuse me, are you listening? I would like to introduce you to someone. His name is... Hey! Mina, I said cut it the fuck out! Yes, you! The dead miscreant with the goggles waving around the stupid trident. Put it down!
What? No way.
Yes way!
No. Wanna poke these suckers up.
Put it down. I'm serious.
Come on, let me puncture one of them. Just a little. How about this shout-ass nubby mother glubber who looks like what's his face?
I said drop it.
What, like on the floor?
Yes, on the floor! Now step away from it. That's right. Back a little further. I said further! No, not closer, further! Guess what? You just lost your poking privileges. I think I'll hang on to this for a little while. How do you like that?
It's cool.
Oh, it sure is pretty. Is that real gold? Or pardon me, real? I bet I could sell it for a small fortune.
Aw, man, no, don't.
Watch me.
Yeah, like fucking ghost could ever sell anything. Any of you scrubs know where to find the prawn shop in this bitch?
The what?
Somehow it's angling to sell me pointy jam. Look at her pawn up my royal loot with her clammy shit bits. Greatier spectacle I never did see. What are you, blind there, Pyro? Looking dim? What are you blind there, Pyro? Looking dimwit?
Yes!
Then listen up. She wants to hawk my swank fucking carrots. Got it?
Well, most of us here are in fact rather wealthy. I'm not sure if she will find I'm not sure if she will find an interested buyer though.
This sure became a retarded line of talking.
Rose, who's the John-looking kid?
I think it's young Father Granddad Harleybird.
Young Father Granddad Barley Bird.
Okay then. Has everyone settled down? Do I have everyone's attention?
Attention, huh? Who'd have thought you would want any of that?
Just stop, please. I know it's only been minutes since you died, and you probably aren't thrilled to see me for any number of reasons. But for me, it has been a millennia. I've been waiting a long time to see you again and orient you to the afterlife.
Being a ghost isn't anything you need to be oriented to. We're dead. Who fucking cares?
Excuse me for looking forward to our reunion, then. I guess I built it up in my mind as something special for a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, probably. What else is new, though? You just swimmer down, girl. You're dead. Time to act like the fucks you stopped giving existed. Like they disappeared. Disappeared.
Then you don't care at all, is that it? My waiting here all this time to see you means nothing?
Dude, is it just me or is this getting kind of awkward? Why does she even drag you here?
I mean, having to wait millenniums and stuff as a ghost with too much to say, that is nook loads of time. But I mean, we both might have lived that long if we didn't up and die just now. Or at least I wouldn't. Sounds to me like boring times ahoy, either fucking way.
Huh? What is even your point?
Dunno. Sorry, Circuit. Let's hug it out later.
I think I have completely forgotten the subtle art of determining whether you're being sincere through your tangled fishnet of aquatic puns and little stabs of hostility.
Fishnet! Fishnet, yes! You could have just said net, but you said fishnet instead.
Do you think you can at least remain well-mannered while I bring the others up to speed on some critical matters?
Let's see. No.
That's it. I'm selling off this gaudy trinket.
No, fuck you. Give me that.
I have developed an eye for priceless treasure. Do you have any idea who I grew up to be in the new world we made? I'd wager if I put it on the black market, it would fetch a fee for the tune of several billion boonies.
Tuna! Tuna. I love you.
Wow. Hey, fucking excuse me!
What?
Who are you people, and why should I care about you?
car cat, settle down. I told you, they are some of our ancestors.
They aren't our ancestors. We don't have ancestors. Ancestral legacies are a lot of superstitious, aristocratic bullshittery invented by high bloods so they get to feel even more smug and self-satisfied than they already are. Even if we do have them, who cares? Who gives a shit about these people?
You're being very rude.
Listen, I don't know them. I don't want to waste time passing through dream bubbles if I'm not going to see my dead friends. If you dragged me all the way up here to meet, say, Ghost Nepeta, fucking great. I'll hang out with dead Nepeta all day long. Hell, even some random Nepeta from a doomed timeline. That would be all right. You know what? Give me 50 fucking Nepetas. Why the hell not? We'll call our journey through Black Endless Despair Nepeta Quest. But these losers? Who cares about them? I don't need to be making any new friends. I have enough new friends as it is. My sentiments exactly, random human. I'm leaving.
Ugh, you are so terrible.
That guy, Nubby shouts. That guy is cool.
Thanks, whoever the fuck. Bye.
Aw, man. He's so much cooler than What's His Shit. Why couldn't What's His Shit be more like Nubs McShouty? Our team had no cool buoys at all.
Lick.
Sleepy Fish Bait is right. This is a fucking drag. Can I go hang out with Shouty instead?
No. No!
Hey Rose. Hey Rose, I don't know if this is a weird question, but like, do you think we should try and wake up our team mom or what?
I'm not sure if that's a good idea.
Is why? Sounds good to me. Mayor, what do you think? You heard that, Rose. The mayor thinks it's an awesome idea. Me too, buddy. Me too.
Okay, since I've clearly been outvoted on the matter and democracy has spoken, I guess I should clarify. I'm not sure if it's actually possible.
Why?
I don't think she's ever woken up before.
Oh, can you throw some yarn at her? That worked on me, didn't it?
You were technically already awake. Also, I don't happen to have any yarn on me at the moment. Do you have any yarn on you, Dave?
What the fuck kind of question is that? I'm the fucking yarn king. The passion of yarn out like be passing yarn out like cheap cigars.
Cheap cigars?
Dream Mom gave the team ecto birth or some shit. Turned out the baby was us. So like handing out yarn in the waiting room, like cigars you see, to other serious dads from the 1950s. Cheap ones cause you don't want to go fucking broke on cigars with a baby on the way. Gotta be frugal, Rose. Celebrate that shit, but have some damn sense about your cigar butt. But yeah, I don't got any yarn.
I just don't see how you can make remarks with such frequency that are so obviously and so generically loaded from a Freudian perspective. It's flabbergasting, really. You never miss a chance. Cigars? Describing a scenario where you are both given birth to by your teen mother, as well as playing the role of the proud father in the waiting room?
Oh god, no, stop.
What should I make of the fact that the phallic imagery you've selected is not only inexpensive, but is administered freely and mirthfully to other expecting fathers? Or that you object standing in for the phallic symbol is something you're proposing to throw at our mother's head?
Just shut the fuck up. Aren't you magic or something? Aren't you still magic, or is your superpower now just talking a lot and wearing orange? Why don't you use your magic to wake her up? Aren't you curious to talk to her? Like, find out what her deal is?
Yes, but I don't think I know that spell.
Hey, what even is magic anyway? Like, are spells real? Like, when you do magic, are you actually doing legit spells like like the dipshits in Harry Potter, babbling up some false baloney ass Latin?
Not really.
I knew it. What a load of shit that all is.
What?
Spells and shit.
Okay.
Snarf.
Oh,
Hey Rose,
Yeah.
does Mom seem kind of be like
What?
I don't know, a sloppy sleeper?
That's pretty much how she always slept. This includes discovering her sleeping in unusual places.
Is she drunk or something? Can a dream self be drunk?
Yes.
What, really? Just like that? That's an answer? Like that's something you actually know for sure?
Yes.
What the fuck? Is it seer powers that let you know that, or did you read it in a book? Why would someone write that in a book? How would you even know that?
I know from experience, I guess.
Yeah, bullshit. There wasn't even time for that, drinking or anything, with all the grim dark nonsense and carting around not moon bombs. And anyways, you don't like booze.
Not really, but it grows on you to some extent.
You're fucking with me.
Do you remember the timeline Dave Sprite was from?
Oh, right.
I still remember some things. It was actually pretty similar to the way things have been for the last year on this meteor. There wasn't very much to do, but there was a house full of liquor.
What's liquor?
Shit. Oh god, I never got used to how quietly troll vampires sneak around.
What are we talking about here?
Liquor's booze, you drink it, and it makes you fall down and slur words and understand sports, and apparently snore like an off-road motorcycle. Lost.
Liquor? I don't even know her. No, sorry, I had to.
Awful. Bad. No.
Hmm.
Someone get
Oh.
out the spray bottle.
Oh, a soporific human substance. Got it.
What are they talking about over there? I think we might be missing something important.
I honestly have no idea what's going on, so I came over here to see if you knew.
Yeah, we know fucking squat. Maybe you should have been paying attention. I don't even know what the hell these people are talking about. Kind of too many people here. Maybe Carcat was right to sit this one out. Grandpa John's not saying much. I kind of wonder what's up with him. Maybe he's shy or freaked out. Hey, why did he even show up with the troll girl? Should I say something to him or... This is awkward. Terezi's all asking questions and stuff. She's literally the only one on this ball here. This is embarrassing.
They're looking at us.
Oh god, yeah.
Will you guys stop mumbling to yourselves and get over it? You're missing a lot of fascinating stuff about our ancestors.
Okay, can you maybe like give us the gist of it?
I don't know if I...
Maybe I should just start over from the beginning.
Labber fuck. Some Moby kill me. Again. Make me double die. Can you make that... Can that happen? Can you kill a ghost?
Mina, please! Our nice new friends have missed some very important details.
God almighty. Don't you see? These chumps are too polite to say they don't give a flip. Especially that poor buoy you lured in on your boat. Look at him. Too polite and afraid to say anything at all.
I'm not.
Shh.
Very well. If you speak for everyone with respect, or everyone with respect to what is most interesting to talk about, then what is your proposal? Proposal.
Eat.
Stupid infectious fish puns. Took all of 5 minutes to pull me into your insanity again. Insanity. Ah!
Il mio!
Well, we could just not worry about it and keep talking like we were. I was curious to hear the answer to my last question.
Oh, sure. You wanted to know how we all died. That's a pretty interesting story, don't you think, Mina?
Whatever.
However, I don't think much of it will make sense without some major contextualization. There's really quite an amazing amount of nuance to the full sequence of events. Many different players, personalities, conflicting agendas, all interwoven together. I'll need a little time to set the stage for everything to be comprehensible, if you don't mind indulging me for a while. You could say it all started during our darkest hour, when it became clear our failure was inevitable. I took it upon myself to venture into the palace of my denizen.
Yo, listen up. I'll make this real quick. Okay, so we all lost because everybody sucks but me. So, Circuit here wanted to do the scratch thing that would make us all not exist. But I found out from monsters we could actually keep existing if we was a bunch of ghosts. The thing is, nobody ever has the guts to off anybody. Let alone themselves. So I blew it. So I blew us all the fuck up. And that's glubbing that. Now we're ghosts. The end. She is so upset.
Mm-hmm.
5,000 pages, 5,000 pages, 5,000 pages.
Mm-hmm. The worst story that has ever been told in the history of Paradox Space.
Whoa, clam down.
No, I will not clam down. Clamming is not something you can do unless you do it up, or you are literally retrieving clams from a bed of soft oceanic soil.
I'm your rumble spheres. Seriously, they is looking lively, girl. Everyone's gawking.
You just have no respect for a well-told story.
I said what happened, didn't I?
Only barely! You left out so much! All the intrigue, the complicated interpersonal relationships, the backstory, the responsible pacing. Where was the world building, Mina?
Who gives a dolphin flip about that? Okay. Who gives a dolphin flip through a big ring of shit?
Okay, I think I finally understand the art of storytelling now, thanks to you. It turns out all you have to do is make series of short, mysterious statements without supplying context or any further exploration. It's also simple. Or elaboration. Elaboration. It's all so simple. Let me try it out. Did you know that what's-his-face Vantis in your post-Scratch world grew up to be a spiritual leader, followed by millions? They killed him, though. He died handcuffed to something while shouting a rude word. The end. Leon grew up to be his mate sprit. She wrote stuff down and spent a long time in a cave. That's that. Their buddy captor flew a ship for some hag. It wasn't a very cool gig. Mariam found a wiggler and died a slave. I think I mentioned, or did I mention our planet became a kind of a shithole? No, I don't think I did, because that's apparently how you tell stories.
Not how you tell stories.
Or that's apparently not how you tell, my bad.
Go on.
Zahak built me a robotic arm. He was ordered by a highblood to kill a girl, but he couldn't do it and was banished. Really beat himself up over that. But it's okay because his descendant redeemed the honor of his legacy by doing whatever a murderous clown told him to. Wait, was that too much detail? Forget I said some of that. Moving on. Empora was a pirate. Nobody liked him. He killed a lot of people, but was later executed because he was unable to tell a funny joke. What else needs to be said? That's right, nothing. Makara was the guy who didn't like his joke. He was terrible, and so is his story, period. Natrum was a hero who led a rebellion. He killed me, but not before things got pretty steamy between us. Want to hear the juicy details? You're out of luck.
Aw, man.
Pyrope cut off my arm and arrested me, but I killed her. This triggered a karmic cycle of revenge, which led to the eventual blinding of her descendant. Sorry, Terezi, them's the breaks.
Wait, what?
As for me, well, I could go on all day about that subject, but I won't. I was a cool pirate, the best pirate. I lived a long time, had amazing adventures, got all the treasure, then died. That's all she wrote, but not literally. She wrote quite a lot, in fact. She had a lot to say, just like me, which is why she's so great. Let's see, who am I forgetting here? Oh, of course! Megiddo! Now there's an interesting story full of exciting twists and turns we won't be getting into. She was kidnapped as a child by a creep, then served the creep's boss for millions of sweeps. She helped make everything lousy. Then you killed her and took her job. Anyway, I think this tedious tale has gone on for entirely too long already. I can't think of a single thing left to address that could possibly be of interest to anyone.
No, shut up. Do me now. Do me. What about me? What about me?
Why, Mina, could it be that you would like to hear more? I must be imagining things, because you are on record as finding my stories boring.
No, these stories are more interesting than your usual ones. I can tell because I'm actually still awake.
Very well. Would you like to know about your post-Scratch adult life? Would you like the short version or the long version?
Are those the only two options?
You tell me.
How about not the long version? Like, don't go full fucking circuit on us, but don't leave out too much of the cool stuff.
Shit, man, why do I gotta explain this to a presumably rational person? Just tell me what my junk was, bitch!
Very well. I shall strive to convey your story, including details which you are likely to find interesting on account of vanity, whilst attempting to refrain from going full circuit on you and other hapless bystanders.
Blub. Come on! Spit it out, Wind Fang! No more adventures on the high breeze, got it?
Fine. You want the abridged version, but maybe not so abridged, as long as the stuff that you in particular would like to hear is included, of the Mina PC's saga. Here we go. Instead of storming off to the moon in a huff, Pisces, whatever. Pisces embraced her role as an empress. Once she reached the age to challenge the Empress, she killed her predecessor easily. She did more to sink our race into perpetual darkness and violence than any Empress before her, and her rule lasted the longest by far. She conquered thousands of planets and star systems, many of them personally. She was responsible for the death of trillions. Her reign was interrupted only by the extinction of our race, which was orchestrated by the omniscient creep I mentioned previously. She flew back to her homeworld, killed Megiddo, and assumed control of her demonic powers. In doing so, she also assumed her role as the servant to an indestructible demon, whose existence was about to result in the annihilation of our universe. But before that, he had a new assignment for her. Is this brief enough? Am I addressing all the cool stuff to your satisfaction? That's the first half of her story. In the second half, she escaped to a fresh universe to wreak more havoc. She infiltrated a planet called Earth, which is home to a race called humans, these guys here. On the post-scratch version of Earth, long story, she gained absolute power, flooded the planet, and completely wiped out the human population while expanding her abilities even further. And then somehow entered the humans' game session and took control there as well. She did all of this at the behest of her employer, and has shown no signs of slowing her rampage, or ever dying, for that matter. So, Mina, how was that story? Are you bored yet?
Dirk!
What?
I think that's the Battle Witch.
Yeah, you're just getting that now?
Quick, stopped! I have to do something.
Do something? No, man, just sit tight, okay?
That's Sea Hitler. She's right there in that spooky flesh. In the spooky flesh, even. Remember all the horrible things you said she did?
Yeah, but...
Cripes, this is my blood to boil just thinking about it. I have to stop her. That's why I'm here. I just figured it out. I just figured it out right now. I have to do it, bro.
No, you don't. Come on, man, don't be an idiot.
Yes, I do. That's what you do when you go back in time and find Hitler. That's like one of the rules of adventure. If you have the chance to kill Hitler and stop his crimes from happening, then you do it. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man.
You didn't go back in time, Jake. Do you even understand what's going on?
I gotta do something. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, frick. No time to think. Here I go.
Jake.
Hi-ya!
Jake.
Die, Fish Hitler, die!
Jake!
I won't let you kill my people.
Jake, no! What are you doing?
God!
Ka-pow! Take that!
Oh shit, Grandpa Egbert Jr. Yeah, Junior Dad totally snapped.
Jake, stop!
And a bit of that!
Dude, this is completely embarrassing.
How about a smudging of this?
Everybody thinks you're either stupid or insane.
Whammo! Oof. That is very...
If you don't, If you don't mind, can I be Jake, please? For this one? I want to be Jake once. At some point. I don't have to be now. I just wanted to say I wanted to be Jake at some point.
Well, you are back for the first time in a couple of weeks. I say we wish fulfillment
DJ.
granted immediately.
Oh, okay.
You killed Dirk and Roxy's bro and mom, respectively. Or you will later, I think, and I can't let that happen.
No, Jake, that is in another universe. Or, I mean,
I won't let you turn my planet into Waterworld. That movie was great, but not that great.
she isn't the same person, though. I mean, she is, but
I can't let you exploit your big goods empire to massacre the human race.
she won't grow up to do any of that. She's the pre-scratch version who... You see, the batter which you're talking about was a totally different,
Over my dead body, am I going to let you stick a pair of stinking juggalos into the White House?
Why does this have to be so complicated to explain?
Karate chop!
No, Albino Fox, you don't understand. You don't understand. She's too starstruck by the story of her genocidal, murderous, alternate reality self to even register what's going on right now.
Yeah.
What? Juggalos. Rose, is he drunk too? What is going on?
Knuckles sandwich.
Psst.
Hmm?
So, what's the deal with you, Mr. Brain Phantom?
The deal with me?
Yes.
I'm not sure how to answer that. What's the deal with you? How are those horns working out for you? And also the fact that you're an alien. What's up with that? Exactly.
Should I tell people about you? Or,
You didn't see nothing.
yes, that is true.
Jake, stop wailing on her like that. I mean, wailing. Wait, why am I even correcting myself? Those are homonyms. Nobody could even tell which kind of wailing I meant.
Dragon Punch!
Jake!
Right in the fishy kisser!
I said, stop!
Oof.
Mina, are you okay? Mina?
So cool.
So, I'm still here, right? Even though Jake woke up?
It would seem so.
Oh, just making sure. God, my existence is weird.
Jake, wake up.
Ow, your head. The old nugget's been getting a workout lately. And you don't mean the kind that you get from puzzles. Good thing your trusty Skulltop took some of the brunt. Also, good thing your trusty Skull took the rest of it. The sturdy bone really makes for a splendid backup helmet, you think. Speaking of your Skulltop, seems someone's left you a message.
Jake, answer.
I'll go ahead with this one.
Okay, go for it.
Jake, I don't have a long time to talk, so I should leave this note to you while you sleep and then go. I may have to begin, let us say, bending rules a bit more than I have. He is making things bloody impossible. Our game is now nothing short of a war. That is all I will say. Well, I will also say this. I'm scared out of my wits to go to sleep now. I don't know what will become of me. My dream self is kaput like yours, but I don't fancy you will have trouble waking from your nap, whereas I... Best not to dwell on it, I suppose. I don't know what I can do besides stall, and keep helping you as much as I can. Now is the time to retrieve those weapons from the capsule and prepare the gift. This is so important. The chain will not be complete unless the delivery is made, but first, you may want to test its capabilities. In particular, what are they called? The Infinitesimalizer and Monstrosifier? Monstrosifier? There sure are some funny names for things strewn about your tail. Remember, green means grow, red means shrink, but surely you know this. Give it a go. Perhaps try targeting that unwieldy edifice stashed away in your Silodex? Could free up some space. But remember to hold on to it. It remains as important as ever. I'll be sodding off then. So much to do, so little time.
Jake, examine time capsule.
Still about 10 minutes ago for the stuff is supposed to appear. In the meantime, we might as well mess around with the bunny like she said, see if it works.
Jerry, why did I say Jerry? Jake, deploy Terry Kisser.
Kaiser.
Kaiser.
Also,
Kaiser.
hello, TK.
TK Baja, is that you? Terry, the boy. Looks like he's ready and raring to be a loyal companion to his new owner. That lucky bastard. I'm getting very soldiery here.
You're also getting a little piratey.
Arr.
Terry, attaboy. He looks like he is ready and raring to go to be a loyal companion to his new owner. That lucky bastard. You will be a little sad to say goodbye. You hardly got a chance to know him at all.
Jake, Monstros defy something.
You drop some delicious fruit and activate the green beam. Green means grow. This is seriously some Alice in Wonderland shit going on here. And soon you will send the rabbit on its way through the looking glass. These aren't the kind of things that usually occur to you, though, especially after some blows to the head. You continue staring vacantly at the dancing fruit while that kind of thing keeps not occurring to you. Eureka! It works! Never a doubt in your mind. Grandma's technology is pure Western witchcraft, like she busted loose from a... Huh? Oh,
Modern.
sorry.
Modern.
Pure modern witchcraft, like she busted loose from a big silver screen playing the Wizard of Oz or some nonsense, which also isn't a thing that's occurring to you right now. This is exactly the kind of technology you win big-time awards for, the kind that could end world hunger, or it would be if humanity wasn't about to go down the toilet anyway. What a bummer.
Jake, okay, try out the infinite. Oh my god, infinite symbolizer.
Yeah, infinitesimalizer.
Infinitesimalizer.
You deploy the massive thing that's been clogging your Silodex forever. Sometime after your house exploded, you found it in the jungle and snapped it up for safekeeping. Even if it didn't have strong sentimental value, you probably would have grabbed it anyway. Globes are sweet. You love globes. Globes, spheres, they're all cool in your book. But to be completely honest, you'll be relieved to have the inventory space back.
Jake, shrink it.
Works like a charm, as expected. Oops, there it goes, down the rabbit hole. You'll need to fish it out of there. Supposedly one of your grandma's thingamajigs inside the globe is pretty important. You'll go get it in a few minutes, though. The capsule flower's about to bloom.
Jake, watch the capsule bloom.
There they are! Finally! The deadly armaments you have been waiting... those are the armaments? It just looks like a big silly pile of shit. Oh well, you guess that alien girl knows what she's talking about.
Jake, check capsule clock.
Hold on, the clock reset itself to a new countdown. Something else is going to come out of this thing in a little more than an hour. But according to the game plan, you're not even supposed to be here in an hour. You wonder what it could be. Guess you won't be around to find out.
Jake, prepare present for delivery.
Gotta shrink these weapons down first. No way they're fitting in that box along with the rabbit. Need to write an addendum to John about this stuff. John, who is probably Jane's grandpa from the past, or maybe not really the past. Maybe like a young grandpa clone who lives in that ghost world where you saw all those other kids, including those two Dirk and Roxy-looking kids. And what you think may have been literally a sleeping Roxy, but you aren't totally sure? Does everything have to be so complicated? Whatever, no big. Going on adventures isn't about understanding them, it's about being brave and leaping into fistfights without thinking ahead. You finish off your note with a few more friendly words and something vague about who you really are, you are just following your alien friend's advice on maintaining a bit of secrecy so as not to cause timeline problems. But boy, is it hard keeping secrets. You can't help yourself and slip in a subtle clue that your grandmother is actually his pal Jade. You figure if John is even half as sharp as you, he will pick up on that right away. It's okay. It'll just be a little secret between you and him. The pretend British alien doesn't even need to know.
I am smart.
Terry's ready to go. You ask the bunny kindly to put himself back in the box. He happily complies, and there is no reason at all to ask rhetorically why he wouldn't put himself back in the box. You place him on the transmaterializer's pedestal and get ready to hit the sendificate button one last time. You can't believe this project is finally finished. No more fun letters between you and your grandma. You guess the next time you talk to her, it'll be in person. Hard to believe. But then, for a guy like you, nothing is.
Terry, fast forward to Liv.
Sorry, I haven't narrated in a while, so I just thought I'd do it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, time to mute. No, I mean, actually, time to mute. I don't want to miss a thing. Michael got
Yep.
I guess
Oh.
you muted on stream.
But it's yeah, it's its own version. We're fine.
Okay, good. Back in slowly, beep.
I could stay awake just to hear you breathe.
I will set it down though.
Watch you smile
But it's unique vocals. This isn't the original.
while you're far.
It's a cover. We're fine.
I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this
Mel.
moment.
This shitty drawing.
Where every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure.
Oh man, it's a
Amazing.
recap and shit.
Yup. This is a real recap.
Sort of.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe.
I don't wanna miss a thing.
Even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream could never
Miss you, babe.
don't wanna miss a thing.
wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall
Sleep, yes, I miss you, babe.
Don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream could never do. I still miss you, babe. And I
Wait, what was that? Why is it Weekends at Bernie's?
What, you don't remember that being a gag? Just recently?
Oh.
Weekend at Bernie's?
Mm,
Damn. But yeah, it was a cover, so we're good.
okay, good.
Terry Kaiser.
Liv Tyler.
And that was how that stuff happened. The bunny didn't make it.
Liv Tyler 413 to
I forget what the
question
upper one was. So cheer the lowercase one.
It's Uranian Umbra began cheering undying umbrage. Finally getting a bit of aggressive, are you, with your queen there? Usually you aren't nearly as patient with her. Little gambit I permitted you at the start has certainly inspired some unconventional play. It's not going quite as miserably for you as I expected. I'm sorry to damn you with faint praise, but with a track record like yours, I expect one takes what he can get. Rook to h4.
So fucking smug. Have I mentioned lately how great it's going to be? How great it's going to be when you're dead. Just because you have never lost a match doesn't mean you won't lose the game that really matters. Nor does it mean you'll win this one. It's far from over, trust me. Bishop to c6.
Why have you been enclosing all your moves in quotes? You have really been acting so odd this match. Knight to d6. Look out, I'm coming for her. I think she's languished behind the front lines long enough. Wouldn't you say? Time to shake things up, move her, or take my knight. You know, you might, or you want to take her. Just look at her there. What a cheeky intrusion. Slithered right into your palace and made herself comfy. Maybe she'll lay on an egg once she's finished her feast. Might as well take her out. You know when the action begins and the pieces start to fall. That's when you make all your most creative mistakes. Anywho, far from over, you say? No, but I don't imagine this game will be taking up much more of our time.
Oh my fucking god! Blah blah blah. The quotes are part of the enchantment I mentioned. I like part of a spell. You know, magic. You love magic and how it's totally real. Knight to d6. The knight is dead. Your words are boring.
You defeat.
You-
Sorry, Undying Umbrage. Or sorry, Uranian Umbra. Defeat Undying Umbrage. I still don't know what you think you're on about with this enchantment business. If it's a page, or if it's a psych out tactic to break my concentration, it isn't working. Queen to a5. The knight is dead. Your goose is cooked. Was that?
I think that just moved the piece.
Yeah, it's just moving the pieces.
Ah.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, it is actually. Yeah, it's going to take us
Eventually,
to
you
there,
get checkmate.
but we don't need to do that.
Oh, excuse me, Jesus Christ.
No, it's work. It is working. You're actually playing very poorly right now. But you
added
were
British.
blinded.
Yeah, I added the British, yeah.
But you were blinded to your mistakes by my enchantment. Bishop to f3. The bishop is dead. Your something is something. Whatever. Check.
Yes, there you go. That's the sort of aggression that people paid top boondollar to see. King to d4. Or d2.
Pawn to b6.
Bishop to d6. The knight is dead. Your serpents are lost. Check.
Oh, well, shit. It sure does appear that I am in check. Guess I'll have to do something about that. King to f7.
Oh dear, so much for your enchantment. That was a dire mistake, mate in 4. Rook to f4. Check.
King to g7.
Queen to e5. Check.
King to g6.
Rook to g4. Check. One more to go, love.
Well, what is left for me to do besides accept my defeat gracefully? King to h7.
That's a fine attitude. Maybe you're finally making some progress in the realm of sportsmanship. Queen to g7. Checkmate.
No, it isn't.
What are you talking about? Don't be a poor sport again. You were doing so well there, relatively speaking. The game is over. Better luck next time, bro.
It is not over, sis. Look at the board closer. I'm not in checkmate.
I have no idea what you're babbling about. Sounds like desperation to me. I am looking at the pieces. Your king cannot step anywhere that does not put him in check. Nor can the threat to him be eliminated by other means. You've been mated. The king is dead. Your enchantment has failed.
That is not my king.
This is becoming silly. Unless you have something to say about the game, which actually makes sense, I am done with it. I have more important things to do.
You're not done with anything. Unless you want to forfeit. Look closer at the king and queen. Then remove their crowns.
Undying Umbrage, jeer, whatever. That is so stupid.
Oh, bloody hell! This was your enchantment! Are you serious? Ugh, this is your shittiest twist yet.
Well played, sis. You checkmated my queen. This is so fucking funny.
I am just astonished. Not at the guile of your little ploy, but the fact that you actually seem to think this was a clever ruse. It is just so painfully daft. I am speechless.
Never saw someone speechless who had so much to type. I thought you of all people would appreciate my modifications. The crowns are really nice and well crafted, form fitting. Hardly add any height, like capping a tooth. You were completely fooled, and now the coveted prankster's gambit between us belongs to me.
This is absurd. You nagged incessantly for me to allow you to reverse the starting positions of the king and queen. I only agreed to get you to shut up about it, and regardless, I knew I could beat you anyway, even with your initial advantage, and I was right. How can you claim this is a legitimate strategy? You broke the rules.
Hey, I didn't break any rules. I merely asked if you would agree to me swapping the start positions of the king and queen, and you did agree. And then I didn't actually do it. When I did say I would. When did I say I would? Never. I was only gauging your willingness to make the exception, and then I went about decorating my king and queen with nice little hats, which is also not against the rules. You do it all the fucking time. Give me your game piece. Giving your game pieces horns and shit. You even give them names and broadcasts. Yuck. So if you have a problem with my decorations, I say pot. Allow me to introduce you to the fucking kettle.
I cannot believe you're defending this maneuver. Yes, I suppose some of these tactics are technically within bounds of the letter of the rules, but the entire charade was highly disingenuous and unsportsmanlike. It is unbelievably childish, even for you.
I know! I'm a child! So are you! It just so happens that you were a child who just got fucking served. It is not against the rules to be childish or disingenuous or unsportsmanlike. It's also not against the rules to be a bastard, which is another thing I am. Every single thing I did was legal. My king, disguised as the king, my queen, disguised as the king, made moves like a king, which is within its capability. This was done to deceive you. My king, disguised as the queen, made moves like a king because doing otherwise would break the rules. But you believed it. But you believed it out of powers, and I used this to my advantage, which was hilarious to observe, watching you back away from threats, like what was in truth what was in truth a distant king, which was all the while my ruse, patently obvious in hindsight, was embarrassingly undetected. No rules broken, not once. In fact, if anyone here broke the rules, it was you.
What? Absolute bollocks. What rules did I break? This ought to be good.
You agreed to let me start with the king and queen and swap positions. It's against the rules to make exceptions like that, even if your opponent is being obnoxious about it. Your willingness to break the rules is disgusting to me. You should feel ashamed of yourself. Luckily, at least one of us has respect for the rules. I started with all my pieces in the correct position in spite of your willingness to allow the rules to be broken, which, as I've addressed, is totally shameful. You are very fortunate to have a bro who respects the integrity of the game, even where his sis might falter. A bro who while fully adhering to the rules and exposing your hidden shameful tendencies, still managed to defeat you.
You prick! Oh, I could just strangle you. You don't even know how tempted I am to do so right now. I did not break the rules. I was doing you a favor. In any case, you say you managed to beat me. When did that happen? Even though you've exposed your ruse, you haven't actually mated me yet, Grandmaster Bro.
Then you admit the game continues to be perfectly legitimate and still in play?
Bring it on.
Queen to C2. Check.
Undying Umbrage defeat the other one.
King to E3.
Rook to E3. Check. Someone's in deep shit.
Look at this royal cock-up. This is so stupid. Now I'd have to sacrifice my queen or move my king into a strategically horrible position. Why am I even going along with this?
Yes, that sure is a strategic dilemma. Who would have thought that the game of chess would present such a scenario? Do you forfeit?
You wish. To hell with it. Let's sacrifice the queen. I still put odds in my favor with my rooks and bishop versus your bishop, rook, and queen. I bested you before with less material and initiative on my side. Queen to C3. The rook is dead. My bro is an arse.
Whoa, what a huge mistake. I think I must be in your head even more than usual. Queen to C3. The queen is dead. The bitch fucked up. Check.
Oh, shut up and play. King to E2.
Pawn to E5.
Rook to C4.
Another idiotic blunder. This is so easy. Queen to F3. Check.
King to D2.
Queen to D5. Check. On the fucking run. Woohoo!
Shush. King to C2.
Queen to D6. The bishop is dead. His flesh consumed.
Wait. Where did you put it? You better not have just literally eaten the bishop. Rook to C8.
Queen to D7.
Rook to H8. The rook is dead. Our shits weren't given.
Queen to C5. Check. Any fuck? No, I don't imagine this game will be taking up much more of our time. Did someone let snakes loose? Or was that the sound of more vicious burn?
King to D2.
Queen to D5. Check.
King to E2.
Queen to F3. Check.
King to D2.
Queen to G4. The rook is dead. Our chess set is shrinking.
Will you stop doing things with the dead pieces? I swear, as if the juvenile enchantment wasn't enough. If it turns out you are also losing or destroying pieces deliberately, I'm going to straight up flip a bitch. Rook to H7. Check.
King to C6.
King to C2.
Wow, another awful move. You're playing almost as shitty as I usually do. Looks like my enchantment worked better than I thought. For something that was in reality fake ass magic. Queen to E4. Check.
King to B2.
Queen to H7. The rook is dead. The jig is up. Mate in 4 or less.
Fuck this! I don't know why I bothered humoring your vile, underhanded rubbish. I hate you. Just sod off right to hell, please.
Hey there, be careful. A guy could get the wrong idea and mistake your outburst for something colliginous. That would be most unsisterly, don't you think? Anyway, by the looks of this messy board, I'm going to assume you forfeited the match.
You are disgusting. I really loathe you, and no, not in that way. I'm not going to talk to you for a while. Probably a long while.
I only hope I can overcome my contempt for you when it comes time to play our game, but I'm not holding my breath. Leave me alone.
Your radiant umbra blocked undying umbrage.
You blocked me again. You know that doesn't do anything. Anyway, I'm happy we are in agreement that I won. You shouldn't underestimate me. I'll leave you alone for a while like you want, because really, who cares about you? But you should believe me when I tell you, someday I'm going to kill you in your sleep. Maybe even more than once.
Select character.
Sorry for anyone with epilepsy. Shit.
Who
Bruh.
shall you pick? Vote now.
I mean, we just want to go left to right, or...
Sure.
Oh god, we're doing this again?
Yep.
Your nimble friend returned with the duplicate obelisk, allowing you into the crypt to pursue your father. Ahead appears to be a locked door that was punched clean through. You're on the right track. You are sure of it.
Jane, examine door.
You could smell
Before-
his cologne.
Oh, I
You
was
could
just
s-
gonna say before we advance, I just wanted to say in regards to the accent, it's a lot better to do. It was a lot easier for me to do it in like male voice than female voice. I noticed.
Weird.
Yeah. You can smell his
Interdasting.
cologne, or colon, as some people on Twitter call it. Or at least you think you can. Maybe you're just imagining it. You know it. You know what? It doesn't matter. Someone punched through this door, and that guy was your dad. End of story. Another incoming message from your client Shades. Your client human sure is a busy guy. You barely heard a peep out of him since you got here.
Jane,
Cologny.
Jane, answer client shades.
Hold up. Before you go any further, there's been a change of plan.
Really?
Well, not a change of plan so much as an acceleration. Everyone needs to get into the game sooner than expected. There is a new unaccounted for variable, particularly for Roxy and Dirk.
What is it?
They are probably going to die if they don't join the game very soon.
Shucks.
Hey, I'm upset about it too, but let's watch the fucking language.
Okay, what do I do?
Install the server. I downloaded it to your computer, along with a few other crucial system upgrades when we established our connection.
Upgrades? What upgrades? Wait, is that how this stupid, delirious, biz nasty application got on here?
No comment. Install and run the server. You'll be connecting with Roxy. I will have Jake connect with Dirk. Setting up the chain like this will be important.
Why?
It seems that I again have no comment.
Sheesh. Very well then, Mr. Zipperlips.
I don't have lips. You just said something laughably illogical. How typical of someone who isn't a fashion accessory of immeasurable intelligence.
Whatever. Let's curtail this horseplay this once, while I help Roxy. Okay, I installed it. Now what? Shall I run it?
Yes, that copy is programmed to connect automatically with the client she's running.
Okie dokie. Doing that now. Hey, I can see her room. That's a really nice room there. But where is she? Ha! Her drink's still there. She couldn't have gone far.
Oh, snap.
I don't see her anywhere in the rest of the house. I see plenty of plush wizards and window gizmos and pumpkins. Really, Roxy? What an unusual house design. Are all homes in the future like this?
You mean the ones that aren't underwater? Yes, they're all almost exactly like that.
I just tried messaging her, but no response.
I'm sure she's out cruising the hood, probably messing with the locals. Maybe attempting some ill-advised drunken heroics. Pretty tight numerical probability of that, I just decided with unfeeling precision.
She said things were on fire last we talked. Actually, she may have said the whole neighborhood was burning down, if I recall. But judging by the view up from her window, it looks lovely outside. Where exactly is the danger I'm seeing her from here?
Zoom out. Way out.
Jane, zoom out. Oh no! Roxy, where are you?
We'll track her down. The important thing to do now is display all the devices quickly so the house would deploy all the devices quickly so the house will be ready to jet the moment she gets back.
How do you know she's not hurt?
That is statistically remote. Given that I can track the coordinates of certain devices she carries, they are presently in motion. Really, the fire is not the most significant threat, or even the drones.
Then, what is?
Do you see the red stringy stuff coming from the sky?
Oh, yeah. What is that?
If sources are to be trusted, and my calculations are reliable within a 0.001% margin of error, it's a bunch of super deadly red shit. No time to get into that now, though. Just deploy the devices quickly. You know the drill.
Right, let's see. There's hardly any space in here to put anything, so I'll have to make some room. I don't want to damage any of her belongings, though.
That would be unconscionable.
Whoops! Dagnabbit, this trackpad is awful. Lousy dad computer. Why does he have to buy his computers at the Dadley Depot? Why does he have to buy everything at the Dadley Depot? I really need to keep looking for him soon. Thinking about expeditions to Dadley Depot is kind of making me miss him.
You really need to hurry up and deploy that junk instead of that.
There. Those seem like suitable locations for the equipment.
Yeah,
Hey, where is little Seb?
just wandering around, fidgeting and stuff. You know how he is. Just stay at your post until Roxy gets back.
I think he went through the door.
Jane followed the rabbit.
He just disappeared on that platform. I think it might be some kind of transport device that works via teleportation. A kind of transportalizer, to coin a completely silly and novel term.
That's great. Now sit back down and wait for Roxy. She'll be home soon.
But I think that's where my dad went too. I have to follow him.
No, Jane. Do not follow the rabbit. Let's cool it with the Wonderland shit already. How much further through the damn looking glass do you even need to go?
Jane, transportalize.
You're...
It'll be fine. I'm bringing my computer with me so I can tend to Roxy's entry along the way.
This is an atrocious idea.
Huh.
Yeah, maybe not the best idea, huh? And what in the name of Jesus H. Dick is she doing here?
I am blameless in this debacle. 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 Debacle.
It's Jake! Select character. Now that you've shot your boxed up friend through time and space to Grandma Land, it's time to retrieve her globe from her lab globe, which you've shrunk then hot potato down the rabbit hole. Then it'll be time to hoof it out of these musty old ruins, assuming you can get the elevator working again, which might be a problem now that you think about it. Also, it seems the volcanic tremors have increased, which can't be good.
He just installed Punjabi pre-crack, no virus, onto her PC. Lol.
Oh my god.
Seth reference.
It's a bit deeper than you thought, and now you're starting to wonder if you'll ever be able to get out of there once you hop down. Hey, there are 2 transportalizers down there too, like the kind that you were in your old house. You wonder where they go. Funny, and all the time you spend exploring this place, it never occurred to you just to look down here.
Jake, jump down and get that globe.
You mainly want to take what's inside of it, the thing that's supposed to be all kinds of important. You wonder if you can just sort of reach inside and
Jake, take it.
you sort of just reach inside and take it. You have no idea what this thing is supposed to do. It's some particularly arcane loot your grandma pinched in one of her daring expeditions. You've been told that it's important, probably for puzzles later or something. Like something from one of those National Treasure movies that Nick Cage finds in the old lair of of a secret president, and he doesn't know why it's important. He just shows it in his hero sat wait. He just shoves it in his hero satchel and keeps doing adventures until it randomly becomes important. You hope it's not a problem that you made it so small. Wait, that's just exactly the kind of thing a hero doesn't worry about. Cage would just pocket his tiny window thingamabob and keep being awesome. Shit like that is just shit like that is for the plot to figure out, not brave gun-toting hero. Looks like the shades are bugging you again. Why are you not surprised? Jake
Probably
Gunsel.
Jake.
Hold up. Before you go any further, there's been a change of plan.
Oh, why am I not surprised? Still no human Dirk?
Don't worry, you'll see him very soon. In a way.
What is the change of plan?
Well, not a change of plans so much as an acceleration. Everyone needs to get into the game sooner than expected. There is a new unaccounted for variable.
I see. Variables and whatnot. Let's cut to the chase. What do I do?
Install the server. I downloaded it to your computer along with a few other crucial system upgrades.
Crucial upgrades, huh? I don't know about crucial, buddy. I see you have trolled me with like 50 copies of this dumb fuck social media software for cool bros in hats, but okay.
Damn, nothing gets by English. The guy is untrollable.
Okay, I installed it. Should I run it?
Yes, you will be connecting with Dirk. I will have Jane connect with Roxy. Setting up the chain like this will be important.
Sure, if you say so.
That copy is programmed to connect automatically with the client Dirk is running. Do it quickly. His life depends on it.
Great Caesar's ghost! Why didn't you say so? Okay, done. Hey, there's his room. I'd recognize that room anywhere. Horses, puppets. Holy smokes! There's a man who knows what he likes.
Damn straight.
But where is he? I don't see him elsewhere in the place. Lots of priceless SBAHJ merch, though I'm so jealous.
I'll see about hooking you up when you join the game. No promises, though. He's pretty attached to all that shit. He has not yet transcended the primitive desire for material goods, as he is not two conjoined triangles of pure unflappable logic.
What?
Sorry. As a pair of overly intellectual triangles, sometimes my wording can be a bit obtuse.
LOL. Just joking, bro. That sucked. How do I find Dirk and save his life?
Zoom out. Way out.
Eureka! You're right. He sure does look to be in a thorough pickle. My impulse is to message him now, but you're kind of bogarting his chum handle, so I don't even know how to do that.
He's concentrating on some things happening on Durs at the moment, not to mention some uncannily similar things going down on Earth, which it seems you have noticed. He's also talking to someone, trying to appraise the exact nature of the threat. Unfortunately, as a carbon-based life form, his comprehension of the situation is taking shape at a somewhat slower pace than the jaw-dropping speed of a post-singularity cognition. So I am taking the reins and accelerating the plan on his behalf while he's busy with the corporeal stuff as usual.
Okay then, how do I help?
Deploy all the devices in the Fernalia registry, ideally in places that aren't stupid. Do it quickly so you can activate the entry sequence and escape.
I will have them deployed lickety-split. That flaming ocean is nothing to sneeze at. It is fixing to burn his skeletal high-raise thing right the heck down.
Really, the fire is not the most significant threat.
Oh, are more robots on the way?
No. Do you see the red stringy stuff coming from the sky? Are you blind? It's right there, Jake.
Oh, you mean the super deadly red shit?
Yes, the super deadly red shit.
Say no more. I understand the threat and will now spring into action, guns blazing. Well, maybe not guns blazing. The guns and how they blaze will be metaphors for my tenacity and gumption as an elite gamer.
Just fucking deploy the stuff, you humongous dork.
Jake, deploy.
There we are. No sweat.
Cool.
Haha, he did a thumbs up at me. Hey, buddy. Say hey, buddy to him.
Okay. He says, hey,
Sweet. Now what?
stand by. He may need further assistance once he begins the sequence.
How long will that take?
Once he's ready. I'll try to nudge him along, but unfortunately, the fact that he is me notwithstanding, Dirk can be just as sluggish and uncooperative as the rest of you goddamn meat mannequins.
Understood. That being as it is. In the meantime, I think I'll poke into one of those transporty doodads.
What? No, you fickle fuckwit. Stay your ass put.
Jake, transportalize.
Whoa! What is this place? Things sure are rumbling here in this enchanted purple palace.
Pooper
I-
Palace.
Pooper Purple Palace.
Pooper purple palace.
Super Pooper Palace.
You're from Mattel. Get the new Pooper Palace.
I can't believe I never found those hidden transport pads under the thing.
Dude, I could have told you they were there.
How did you know about them?
I didn't. But it's like platformer gaming 101. You look everywhere for secret passages and power-ups and shit. Elevators are especially fucking suspicious. You go down an elevator, you wait for the elevator to go back up, you take a peek at what's underneath. Or maybe it's just death spikes. Or maybe you hit warp zone pay dirt.
You are so wise. I will never be as elite of a game bro as you.
I'm not a game bro. I just know literally everything about basically all subjects. Now go back where you came from. Dirk might need help.
Will you untwist your virtual knickers? I have everything under control. I think this may be where my grandpa used to go during my grandma, Jesus, where my grandma used to go during some of her expeditions. You don't just pass up the chance for an adventure like this.
Yes, Jake, you do. How much deeper down the damn bunny hole do you need to go? There is no white rabbit waiting for you here.
We will just see about that. Besides, I have my skull top with me, so I can swoop in to assist Dirk at any time.
This is an atrocious idea.
Hmm?
Okay, what in the fuck is he doing here?
I hold no accountability for this fiasco.
It's the White Rabbit. Sort of. Oh yeah, Jane too.
Oh yeah, Jane 2. Lamel.
You have been scrambling around this burning colony for who even knows how long, evading attacks from drones. All the commotion has really started to harsh your buzz. It seems the drones have withdrawn from their pursuit, as far as you can tell, but a new threat has taken their place. Some sort of red, stringy stuff coming from the sky. You have a very bad feeling about it. You think it's time to find your way home and get out of Dodge. Dodge in this case being the universe. It seems while you're running away from the missiles and trying not to get blown up, messages from friends have been piling up. These chumps need to calm down. Don't they realize how hungover you are starting to feel? Everybody needs to chill the fuck out. Those chess guys behind you need to chill out too. The whole world needs to chill out and stop being so noisy and bright and on fire.
Roxy answer chumps.
Okay, so who's gonna be who?
I'm gonna continue being our AR.
I am not doing.
You're not gonna do Roxy.
All
I
right,
can do Roxy.
go for it.
Well, first has to be
All right.
Jane.
If I hear, hey, where are you? I can't find you anywhere in your crazy house. It's just wizards and pumpkins as far as the eye can see. I hope you're okay. Please get back to me as soon as you can.
Oh no! You're snooping up my house, scooping.
Snoping.
You are snoping up my house, scopping my gourd hoard. Janie, what are you doing? What is even what is even going on? What is going on here, Jane? God damn it, Crockett. Head hurts.
Judging by the sporadic rates of change in your present coordinates, it seems that you have been running around like a lunatic. When those ridiculous flesh stilts you refer to as legs settle down and you have a minute to talk, please respond.
Smup shades. Sup.
Are you in danger?
No. Well, not like Robo's wanting to kill me immediately, as in literally right now danger, but still probably some danger. It's hot and all these crumbling, flamey buildings are so screwed. I just want to go lie down. Plus, there's shit coming from the sky.
What shit do you mean?
Super doodly red shit.
Diddly.
Diddly.
Right, the miles. That's why I'm going to need you to get home quickly. What has taken you so long anyway? Why has your path been so circuitous? Surely you can't be even more inebriated than before.
No, Les. Trust me.
Okay, then what? Oops.
I've been trying to, I guess, round up some neighbors whenever I see them and get them to follow me home, which is harder than it sounds.
Are you accumulating Carapacian refugees?
Yes.
That seems like a very inefficient and risky use of your time.
I know, but they always seem confused and don't know what to do, and everything's bunnering down. I think I should try to take some with me. I can't just leave all of the poor chess guys here to die.
All right, that's fine. As luck would have it, your imperfect human sentimentality has been completely factored into my calculations. You should be okay. Just get back to your house as quickly as possible now. There's no time left.
Lamau at your calculations as if the toes are real, but okay, I'll get moving.
You're going to need to connect with Jake to bring him into the game. You will complete the chain of entry. This is very important.
Okay, Jane was trying to reach me, messing with my pumpkins, my pump kips or some shit. Where is she?
There's been a little subordination issue there, with both Crocker and English, actually. Strider and I are working on it.
What are you talking about? Insubordination? You were saying those chuckle fucks went rogue?
Sort of.
But that's what I do.
Also,
Posers be
Rouge.
These chuckle fucks went rouge.
Yes.
But that's what I do. Posers be fronting hard up in my rougey turf.
No, she
Roguish?
got it right that
was
time.
roguey.
Oh wow. Hard up on my roguey turf. Roguish is better. It means sly.
Don't worry about it for now. Just do your part and catch up with them later. Who knows? Maybe you will prove yourself to be the only 100% cooperative, fully competent non-Strider player. How ironic would it be if the best player turned out to be the drunk girl? Wouldn't that be sweet?
Yeah?
Go home. Connect with Jake. Deploy the equipment in the ruins of his old house. I'll focus on actually getting him there. The kid is seriously a work in progress, I gotta say. Are you sober enough to do all that?
I think the answer, unfortunately, is yes.
Roxy, answer the undying umbrage.
No, that's the Iranian
The
Umbra.
Iranian umbrella.
Miss
Big
Lalonde.
you.
Miss Lalonde, do be careful. I can see that you're preoccupied with aggressors at the moment, but your viewport is beginning to black out more frequently. I wanted to talk to you one last time before you enter, and your whole session blacks out for good. And before I possibly do the same. Please reply when you have the chance.
Hi, what's this about you blacking out for good? Wait, no, never mind.
Hello. Escaped trouble, I presume. How are you doing?
I feel like shit, but other than that, I'm Toter's perf. I'm starting to wonder if drinking early today wasn't that coolest idea. Now I have all these responsibilities while my oh yeah, I have all these responsibilities with my while my brain is telling me to go fuck my elf self. Ain't wanna fuck no elf. Not in this condition, at least. I would probs need some hella strong coffee before boning an elf.
I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling under the weather, but now I am wondering, could it have been that regular intake of your soporific liquids was inhibiting your communion with the void rather than exaggerating them as I had presumed? If the effects are wearing off, it could explain the increase in viewport blackouts. And once they wear off completely, perhaps that is why your entire session goes dark in your entry.
That is an interesting theory that has mostly no useful bear anything, probably.
You are probably right. Still, I can't help but speculate on such matters. It's what I do.
Yeah, I think I was being a dick, but yet I'm not sure. Sorry. I sure am feeling like a gross bunch of nasty trash in a scarf, all taking my surly shit out on nice and cute aliens.
Oh, not to worry.
Hey, you. You know everything, right?
If only.
Okay, well, what is the, like, looming strandy crap in the sky? The Miles glasses called them that I know I got to escape them, but what are they actually gonna do?
I do know a thing or two about the Red Miles. It is the Queen's favoured attack, very long distance and omnidirectional. But once upon a time, her weapon was stolen by an usurper, jacked, you could say, right off her ring finger, and then given a considerable boost in power. That gave the Miles enough of a kick to rip a universe to shreds. And they've been doing so to yours and its many instances for eons. Only now have they caught up to your instance. It is quite fortunate it's taken so long, really. Some instances are tucked deeper in the speaker's mighty bellow sack, and will hold out for much longer on a vast cosmic scale, of course.
Wait, I don't. What? Instances? Blob sack? Right now, I can hardly walk without stepping on my mom's scarf. Okay, so destroying the universe is the bottom line.
Yes, try to think of it like this. Imagine that the universe is contained inside a very large creature, say, a great big frog.
Frog? Why a frog? That's so silly.
It's just a frog. That is the way it is. Just try to imagine it.
Okay, picturing big ol' space saver.
Shut up.
Sorry, I had to do it.
Lizard.
Space Saver exists.
Please
Picturing-
continue.
Picturing big ol' space frog all ribboning loud and being huge.
Now, imagine that not only does the universe exist inside it, depending on the creature's health and well-being to survive, but every potential instance of that universe exists inside as well. Those that are doomed and those with promise, even those that are reset from scratch with slightly different starting conditions, all of those interrelated universes mingling together inside your frog, inextricable from its physiology. If the frog dies, they all go with it, eventually.
Then are you saying some rude a-hole is killing our frog?
Sadly, yes.
Wow, that is just the worst.
Well, it could have been worse, actually. The Miles could have spread to your universe before it had the chance to sprout your lovely planet, providing a home for you and your wonderful mates. All universes die at some point, some sooner than others, but it is all part of the cycle. And sometimes things like this must happen for reasons beyond our understanding. But this is neither here nor there. I do not intend to go blathering about all that and wasting an important conversation with you. I think the truth is I am probably just stalling.
Stalling what?
I have some important things to tell you.
Mm.
I'm afraid I'm going to be breaking so many rules in doing so. I'm not used to breaking rules. It makes me very uncomfortable, but it may be my only chance. I hope you won't think any less of me for it.
No way. I didn't even know. I don't even know what rules you're talking about. Time shit rules. If it's time shit rules, I don't give a fuck about those. And I'm not gonna stop thinking you're great if you break them. Well, are you in trouble?
Yes, but so are you, and I've distracted you enough. Concentrate on returning to your home. Once you are there and preparing for the game, I will contact you again and tell you everything that I have been wanting to tell you. Also, I wanted to give you something.
Oh man, what is it?
Just a thing. You'll see. Now run along.
Select character.
And we'll actually have to save Dirk until next time.
Oh no.
Because we are 5 minutes. 5 minutes from full closing time.
Damn.
God damn it. Oh well.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll have time. We will have time. Next time. Next time will be good. I'm sure of it.
I'm so glad I got to voice Roxy at least. I've been wanting to.
It's kind of weird because every person I've ever talked to about her voice has said, "Oh, she should have a Midwestern hard like a Wisconsin accent." Sorry, Wisconsin accent, but
Yeah, I can't do that. So
nah, I can't either.
No.
Oh shit, we lost Susie. Okay, well, either way, we're gonna find somebody to raid, and we're gonna pass off the train to someone nice, hopefully.
let me see if I
Sorry.
know.
Oh, Abigail's streaming.
Yeah, go raid Abigail. Monkey May, one last monkey hurrah, because she's been doing the monkey.
The monkey. Doing the monkey. What a
Yes,
phrase.
the monkey, as in like the dance, the monkey, and also the species, the monkey.
No, no.
She's
No.
playing Donkey Kong games,
Let's
I
just
think.
no.
Well,
Okay.
either way. Thank you guys all for being here, whether you're watching the stream or viewing this video on YouTube in a week from now. We should be starting the next stream roughly about now. And we hope to see.
It's been going for like an hour already.
Or if something fucks up like it did today, it'll be you'll get here an hour late, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen again. But thank you all.
Get your act together, Lulu. What the fuck?
You're right. Thank you all so much for being here. I love every last one of you. You guys are what makes doing all this worth it. And I'll see you guys next time.
I really did. I missed this. It's been a while.
We missed you.
Well,
Have a good night, everybody.
maybe you should work on your aim.
Mwah, everyone. See you next time.
I stole the kiss again. It's mine. Moi.